Welcome to Please Don't Kill Us, the only online role-playing, tabletop role-playing game for online people where you decide what happens. Welcome, everybody. Today is our... what is it called? Laura said in the Discord. Penultimate episode of Battle for the Burrow.
Season 1.
Season 1. That's right.
Hi, Elisa Alex Wanabo.
Hey, Elisa Alex Wanabo.
Hey.
We are taking a little bit of a break for the Amazing Race stuff that me and Jack are doing.
Play the trailer! Play the trailer!
What?
Play the trailer for season 36 of The Amazing Race.
37, girl.
I know, but there's not a trailer out yet.
Oh, true, true.
He wants 36.
I don't have that loaded up.
Okay, all right.
Well, on that note, if you are new to us, which it doesn't seem like Elisa or Alex Wanabo is, we have Crossroads where you decide what happens. I'm going to go to the first one, which is who gets it, Isabel or Eric? And you...
Oh!
That is the second time Eric has thrown a clementine at me.
Pranks.
You know what? Go ahead and bully your local DM.
Wait, where'd my clementine go?
So in...
You're not getting it back.
Uh-oh.
Yes,
Go ahead and both your lower.
Here,
your
don't
local
throw it at
player.
me.
Thank
He's
you.
gonna...
You fucked that so hard.
I knew he would. Okay, right now it's Isabel. Now type in that chat.
Isabel!
He should be getting it.
Isabel!
Well, I don't know if getting it is good or bad in this scenario, which I guess is... That's the thing with Crossroads.
Yeah,
That is the thing with Crossroads.
Clementine
And-
and throws it at you.
With the last 10 seconds, Isabel, would you pull down the rock and thank our patrons?
Oh. That's because she won?
No.
Oh.
Just-
Harry Austin. Yeah, I'm mad. Harry Austin, Baking Bad, Hannah Mackenzie, Haley, Elisa, Julissa, Kennedy, Barron, Henry, Zane, Pablo, Mary, Ryan, Melissa, Junkstu, Laura, Yoel, Shelby, Sophia, PJ.
And that is a unanimous vote for Isabel. Now, Isabel,
Hey.
in the style, of course, because since we're pushing it like crazy, of The Amazing Race, I have 2 envelopes here, number 1 and number 2. You get to choose which one you want.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
That's $1,000.
I know.
I know.
2.
2. So, throughout the game, you can open that at any time once we start.
Okay. It's got the cool tabs.
It's got the tab.
What?
Yes. You can
Where
rip
did
that
you get
open.
those?
You can rip that open. I got them in today. You can rip that open and
I need
open it any time. You cannot open it if you want to, but you are welcome to open that at any time. Now,
You could not open
Mystery.
it if you want to.
Mystery.
who knows what's in number 1 and number 2? But other announcements is please buy tickets to Stranger Things on Broadway, starring and Boop on Broadway, starring Avi.
Love that.
Love that.
Oh, and then last but not least, we have a schedule. If you are in our Discord, we posted the schedule. We have one-shots. We've got little mini seasons coming up.
Should we talk about it a little bit?
Let's talk about it. Would you like
month
to take it
coming
away?
up?
Let's talk
Well,
Yeah,
about,
I
take
think
it
Jordan and I
away.
both have something
Yeah,
to say.
we do.
And
talk
Eric.
about D&D.
So yeah, I'm seeing it now. We're starting off March 6th with
With Strixhaven, if you know her.
Run by Isabel.
We're doing a little, just a first year adventure, visiting some magic school. It's gonna be a silly time.
Yep. That will be
I
our
cannot
next campaign, our next regular campaign.
Fun.
Although we're dispersing it, it's really sort of an every
4
other
shots.
week.
Yeah.
Two
type-
a month.
2 a month type thing, and we're interspersing also with the Amazing Race D&D.
Whoa.
Eric is running
Eric,
that. We don't know what
yeah.
that means.
I'll tease a little. It's gonna be a little Dungeon of the Mad Mage situation. A little water deep Amazing Race. A little bit.
So hopefully we'll have some amazing racers on the show too for that. And then Jordan is running FruPaul's Frock Race.
yeah. So we're doing
A long time coming.
Long
Yeah.
time coming. We're doing a one. If anybody's watching season 17 of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Season 3. If anyone's watching season 3,
If you're watching season 3, you should watch this. Season 17 of RuPaul's Drag Race is airing now, and we will be doing a one-shot based on the idea of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Hopefully having some
Incredible.
fun guests. It's going to be a blast. A nice little one-shot
Yup.
excursion.
And then another Strixhaven to end March.
The month.
And then you'll be getting a new little
Infographic.
schedule
Yeah.
in about a month.
Boom.
But before that, how are we ending this month, Carson? What's happening the end of this month?
Tell us.
Oh, well, yes. The next week will be the finale of the first part of Battle for the Burrow. Season 1. We will come back to this story potentially in the future, but right now this story will end, and who knows what will happen.
Yeah.
But to get there, we have to get through the penultimate episode, which is starting now. All right. If you would all close your eyes, we'll get back into these characters, back into this world. Starting physically, I would love to know what it looks like. Now, this is going to maybe sound a little creepy. What does it look like when your character sleeps? If I was an onlooker, what? What does it look like? How do they curl up? How do they relax? Perhaps 4 legs tucked underneath you. Perhaps side sleeper? Back sleeper? What's going on when you sleep? And then to the mental, What is the best dream you've ever had? And what was your worst nightmare? Not in real life, but as you dreamed in the past. What was your best dream? What was your worst nightmare? While you're thinking about that, I will recap. Last we met, our adventurers investigated the supposedly dead carcass of a mysterious creature, the Gobblop. Taking a rest on the beach, Maple Jean awoke to the sight of Ebb's eyes glowing bright green, a sign of his mother's passing and subsequent becoming of the Kanjara, the power through which the EverStone grows. After revealing to the party him and his family's true nature, they set back off towards the Dream Mother, the next destination they believe to hold an instrument connected to Mother Essie's song. On the way, they saw the purple glow of the tree blink in and out, and ran into a stranger named Diaz Sissibar, who was leaving the Dream Mother in a huff, citing the chaos ensuing there. They finally arrived in a glittering wood of deep purple and pink, an enormous tree towering over them, inlaid with the faces of animal kin of all types. They were greeted by Clam, a Lepidomni, or moth-folk, who asked if they had a reservation. But as soon as they started speaking, it began again. You may open your eyes. You hear screaming, screeching all around you as you look up at this giant tree. As soon as it starts happening, you see the faces open, their mouths open, these wooden, sort of half-wooden figures on this tree, and you see the figure in front of you in a pink suit, this moth creature, speak up. Mollusk! And she runs over to the tree, putting her hands on the tree. You see this purple and pink glow emanating from her hands, pulsing into this tree. You see out from the other side of this clearing, you see coming out from these pink velvet curtains, you see somebody in a caftan, another moth-folk with giant feather headpiece. She goes, "Oh, not again!" And she runs over, toof, putting her hands on it, pink and purple glowing at the tree. She says, "Oyster!" Another person comes out in a pink doctor's coat, coming out from a lab on the other side. These three giant sort of wooden structures that surround the tree, these three moths running towards the center of the tree, placing their hands on the tree. You see purple and pink glowing around them as they eyes closed, focus in on the tree. And for a while, they just pulse. This light pulsing in and out of their hands. What do you do?
Did Clam go over there too?
Yes, all three of them.
What do you think they're doing?
I think they're trying to save the tree in some way. It seems, I mean, like, we heard that screech. It wasn't.
Is the tree in pain?
It seems like
I'm imagining a tree that's like a skyscraper. Is that correct?
Yes, it's
okay.
huge, absolutely enormous. And as you guys are discussing, you hear the one in the caftan, the Lepidomni in the caftan, speak up from the left side of the tree from where you're looking. And she says, "Don't just stand there. Do you want to help or not?"
Of course.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we had the same kind of stuff you got. Or...
Well, you don't, but towards the top of the tree, there's a space. If you speak into it, tell them we're helping.
Okay.
you want us to climb up the tree?
Yes, if you want to.
Is there a staircase or ladder?
No.
Okay.
I can do it. I have pretty good. I can climb pretty high.
Grab your hand. Be safe.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Why are you telling me that?
No reason.
I know that I can be safe.
Of course.
I know how to be safe.
You will be, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Of course.
Sorry.
Hormonal, yeah.
Hormonal Lisa. Yeah, I'll climb up the tree.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn around. I'm so sorry.
No. No, I deserve it.
Then I'm gonna.
Yeah, you walk up to this tree, again, getting closer and closer to this enormous tree. You see this light that's been flickering on and off, this purple light, and you see as these three creatures try to insert their energy into it, you get closer and closer to the screams from these figures all making up the wood of this tree. You get closer and closer to the shrieks almost piercing your ears as you climb up. And when you get there, you try to just climb up the tree.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb up the tree.
Yeah, make a athletics check.
You know what? I will.
You got
If you-
this.
Can I do an acrobatics? If I do it real cool. You can say no.
I'm gonna say with this, it's gonna be pure climbing strength.
Could I, before she goes, go up to her, take her hands, and druidcraft a bit of sap for her fingertips to do the help action and kind of make sticky hands.
Yeah.
So she rolls with advantage.
Yes, yeah.
And I have cat claws too.
Oh yeah, you might have a climbing speed.
I do have a climbing speed. of
Oh
20.
hell yeah!
If that's the case,
Boom.
no need to roll.
I'm
Oh,
also I'm also going to cast Summon Beast,
Okay.
and kind of as you saw in the fight against the big, you know what I'm talking about, soldier-y guys.
What?
You know what I'm talking about? What were they? The two strings. The strings.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She was there before, but it's basically like a replica of myself,
yes,
but
yeah,
in like
right.
kind of spirity form with wings, like a Pegasus.
Mm-hmm.
And she appears, and I kind of give a nod to her, and then it looks at you, and it's gonna just fly up alongside with Vibrant.
Cool. Yeah, Vibrant, you sort of easily climb up this. At certain points, your hands touch something that you've never felt before. It's almost... Most of what you're touching is wood, but at certain points, you could swear it felt like a wrist or a neck. At certain points, it's in different percentages of transformation into wood. And there's more give, more fleshy give on some of these branches as you start to climb up. And you continue to climb. Over and over, touching these body parts as you climb up and up and up and up until you are unbelievably high. You are seeing almost the rest of the forest top beneath you as this tree towers above. And make a perception check.
Yeah. I don't know why I closed my dice tray. 18.
With an 18, you easily see it. You see this opening, this sort of space where the wood divides and creates this sort of hollow inlet in the tree. You see it above you.
Hello?
Yeah. When you climb closer and closer to it, you start to realize that when you get closer, you expect to see, okay, this is a tree with a hollow center, or this is a pipe. But when you look through this, you see nothing. It's almost like the darkness spell has been cast on it. Although you don't get that sense, you don't get an arcane sense from this, there's a darkness that seems to just go into nothing. And when you scream, you expect it to echo, and it doesn't. Your voice just carries through.
Interesting.
I'm just gonna talk to the void, I guess.
So Clam and Mollusk and Oyster said that they are helping. What was the word? They are helping.
You hear that go through, and as you do that, you half expect a response to come, and none comes. But what you do see is that this light from the base that was emanating from their hands seems to grow, and then the tree lights up, glowing purple again.
Thank you.
Can I make an Arcana check and just kind of see if I understand the nature of the magic?
Yeah.
Hmm.
15.
By the nature of the magic, do you mean, are you looking for a spell in particular, or are you saying like the origin of
the school of magic? Is kind of what I'm trying to see. Like, what are they trying to, like, change it, or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. When you focus on what the school of magic that they're, you focus in like you would focus in on any spell, right? And you start to gather from what you're seeing here that it doesn't actually seem like it is like they're casting a spell, that there's something almost innate in their beings that is connected to this tree, almost as if they themselves are a battery that through sort of static electricity somehow connects to this tree. It doesn't feel like they're actually casting anything on the tree.
Okay.
But as you sort of look at them and investigate what's happening, the three of them take their hands off. They open their eyes, and Clam immediately turns to you and says, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We've been having trouble here, so I didn't. This is embarrassing."
How long has it been doing this?
Well, we've had trouble off and on for quite a bit now, but usually it would only happen at night. Now it's pretty constant. We're not quite sure what's going on. So I would understand if I know if you don't want to use our services. I'd understand if you you're more than welcome to come back another time when we have it figured out.
Can I ask just a little bit about, I'm just kind of curious about the origins of this place and how it got started and all that sort of thing. If, I don't know, you had a little bit of time and...
Of course,
Just interesting.
I assume you got the brochure, or you'd... Did you just stumble by us? I'm sorry, I assumed that you were coming for a service, or...
Well, we've heard about y'all, and, just more tell. I haven't seen a brochure exactly, but I know people come here for rest and to
Eternal rest.
Eternal rest. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm curious, how it all started, I guess.
I see. So you're not interested yourselves in
Well,
the dream.
I mean, take a look at
Well,
me. Some of
we
us are
are-
getting closer. We're shopping around. but-
Exactly. We're kind of sort of seeing, where my uncle is going to have his sort of final resting place.
Yes, that is me. I am the uncle. And the mushroom pops up, and she sort of sits on your head and says, "I am interested." Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you as well?
My other
And the
uncle.
other uncle.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Well, yes. Well, many years ago, at the founding of Sanctuary, Mother Essie, who
Yeah.
I'm sure you know of,
Yeah.
she founded this tree, imbuing it with the magic of our people and the plane of dreams. She believed that there could be a place where, given the right circumstances, people could dream forever instead of, I don't know, passing into the unknown. Maybe we could solve one of those and make it a little bit more known. She planted a seed with the help of my ancestors, and generation after generation, all of us are relatively new. Our species, we turn over quite a bit. I'm only 10, but after generations and generations, we've been working the tree here. It has grown, and hundreds of sanctuary folk, citizens, have come here to have their final days and spend the rest of eternity dreaming.
And
Yes.
Why are there faces in the tree? Why are they screaming?
Yes, well, I'm not quite sure why they're screaming.
Sure, yeah, but the first part.
It's part of our practice. You see, Scallop and or no, wait, sorry, I just said Scallop, but that's
Do y'all
not what I
have
meant.
someone here named
Incredible.
Scallop, or
Incredible
all
slip.
of the. No, I meant mollusk. Mollusk here,
Damn.
and
She could've been here.
you see the woman in the caftan with the big feathers sort of entering back into her sort of space on the other side. She is sort of she governs the sleep, and she helps people drift off into sleep while laying on the tree. After about 24 hours in dream time, it is irreversible, and the creature or citizen becomes part of the tree. It's how the dream mother grows, and their life here essentially ends, but their life beyond has only just begun. And
They're having nightmares.
If they're screaming, it seems like they're not done here, though.
Or perhaps they're dreaming the wrong things.
we think that might be the case.
Might there be somewhere we can talk privately?
Sure. You're more than welcome to take my office. I will.
No. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk privately first, but then I would love to talk to you all more privately, as
Oh,
well.
Not in earshot of the tree.
Of you. Well, I believe she was hoping we could talk amongst ourselves without you.
Well, first, and then I think that it might be nice if we all had a little bit of a conversation, maybe without earshot of the tree, or just, people are coming and going, you know what I mean? Who knows who's going to pop up? Just had some sensitive information about
We
my
met this
uncles to
woman
share
named
with you all.
Dia Sissy, but we're a little afraid of her showing up.
Oh, is it the horrible woman who just came by?
Yeah,
we stole her
exactly, yeah.
glasses.
She didn't stay long. Yes, please, feel free to take my office. Just
Thanks.
call me if you need anything.
Will do.
Helping you down.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'll come
That
back.
horse. flying down, too.
Vibrant. You finally make it down after
Did
the
great.
big climb.
You fixed it.
Well, I don't know if it's the permanent fix. It's an interesting climb. A lot of fleshy bits,
Oh.
unfortunately.
Okay.
Did they seem to respond to you at all, or?
Well, I guess I didn't really interact with them a lot. I just spoke into a void and said that they're helping,
Well,
and
I guess,
it kind
yeah.
of turned back on.
That's good.
All right.
To clarify, when the screaming was happening,
Mm-hmm.
we saw the faces screaming like they can move. On
Yeah,
the tree.
you see faces screaming on the tree.
Horrifying.
I think we're gonna have a little bit
we
of a
should,
talk.
We
Are
should have
we
a talk.
in here?
We're going to the office.
Yeah, and as you came down, and just before you go into the office, if that was said in the public, Clam speaks up and says, "Yes, thank you, sincerely for that. Time is strange in the plane of dreams. We're not completely sure what is happening, but we know that they can hear us. We believe that if we fix it as soon as possible, they may be experiencing that as a much longer event in the plane of dreams. So just even hearing some comfort. Recently we've only been the three of us, and we need three of us to sort of create equilibrium on the tree. So I'm sure that helped. I'm not quite sure how or if it reached them, but we believe it did, and we believe it must have helped. So thank you."
It was my pleasure.
Okay.
Thank you.
I have some theory. We should talk.
I have some theories as
We
well.
have some
All
theories.
right.
Please.
Well, we're just gonna take a little mo.
Yeah, Clam, you see her, and she
Thanks.
flies off to the other side.
This is
Inside.
my
Shut
worst,
the door.
worst
Yeah.
nightmare.
We're not gonna let you rest here.
This
No way.
is a
No,
terrible
no.
place.
You won't say. I think it's the Gobblop.
I think it's
I think it's the
Gobblop
Gobblop.
too.
I think it's
Oh
the
my
Gobblop.
god, I'm gonna kiss you.
Wait,
Give it a
you
kiss.
mean this tree's the
They
Gobblop?
said no. I think the problem is the Gobblop. I don't know if you were thinking
No,
the
my
tree's the
thought is,
Gobblop.
I think it's an I think this, if I may,
Uh-huh.
I think that the Dream Mother is an organism made up of all these people, of course. It's
Right.
one collective organism. It's a one being.
Yeah.
And inside is a disease. And I think that disease is a Gobblop.
Interesting.
Fascinating.
That's my theory.
Okay.
Because the Gobblop was all these different colors. It probably eats dreams.
It could be in there. Yeah,
It could be in there.
I was thinking it's probably a dream monster of some sort.
Exactly.
I banished it and it went to another plane. Okay. Yeah, my thinking
How
was
did
they
you
were saying
banish it
that
into
this
the
screaming only happened at night before, and
Oh.
our friends said that they were only afraid of the Gobblop happening during the day, which means the Gobblop went somewhere at night, maybe into the plane of dreams when it slept, and where it haunted the Dream Mother at night. But now that we banished the Gobblop is in the dream plane all the time, haunting this tree all the time.
So we've really fucked up.
Maybe
You mean
that's
the
my
Gobblop-
theory.
You guys, also, let me just remind you that when you banished the Gobblop, it was a big pile of mush.
Yeah, but I don't know. It was
regenerate or
the
something?
rock was keeping
It
it from
was
regenerating. But
regenerating.
I think maybe if we
That's
sent it
real
back to the
interesting.
plane, it could
Y'all,
regenerate.
let me just take a moment to think for a second.
But we completely destroyed it, remember?
We did.
We
That's true.
muddled up its brains.
We did. We made soup.
I'm just gonna think for a second. See if anything comes to
Oh
me.
my gosh. What is
Detour.
it? Yeah,
What
detour.
is it?
Malort!
No.
Yay! Wait.
No.
Oh!
This is my worst nightmare. What if
Finest
Eric does it
Chicago.
as tribute?
Now, of course,
I'm gonna be
Eric
having
can do it
some,
as tribute.
But however,
And Isabel, I'm going to give you a choice here. Well, do the Malort first.
No.
No. Well, you can give it to Eric if Eric would like to take it, but someone must pay the envelope tax.
That's you, baby.
me?
Yeah, I'm not. I know.
Listen, I
Malort-
thought about getting a bottle of Malort for so long. It's. I'm not talking to the mic. Have you guys had Malort?
We had a ton of it the
Carl,
other day.
I've never had Malort.
The other
we just
day?
Did,
Wait,
we did
why?
an
Why'd you have a
episode
ton of it?
Dweeb Piece in which every time
We-
spoiler.
Yes, a Dweeb Wars episode will come out soon, which is us rating every single monster in the monster manual by hotness. We spent hours in the studio
Holy
rating them,
shit.
and every time we said the same number from 1 to 100 of the rating, we
had
took
to have Malort.
we took
How
some
many
Malort.
shots
And
did you end up having?
It wasn't shots, but
Sips, but probably like
Yeah.
15 times or more.
yeah, it was intense.
Oh
Yeah.
So
my
keep
God.
your eye out for
Monsters
that
are in the monster
episode.
Wait, I
manual.
kind of want to try Malort.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
rated,
yeah.
like,
Jordan has to try it. Have you never tried it?
250
I never tried Malort.
Now,
It's a classic in Chicago. It's the sort of thing where anytime you would visit Chicago, a local would be like, "Well, you have to have Malort," and then you have it, and you're angry at the person. Yeah.
now, as you guys decide who does that and what's happening with that, Isabel, I'm gonna offer you a choice. You can have the second envelope, if you would like.
Take it.
With
Or-
a choice from opening it as well. Not right now. You
Deal or
can keep
no
it.
deal?
You
Is it
can
bad?
keep it whenever you need.
What do you think, you guys?
It's the
Take it.
flavors.
What is
Okay,
the
I'll take it.
flavor?
Don't you think?
Yeah, I want to open it anyways.
Can I
He's
have a
got
little
you.
bit of Malort?
Of course.
I'm kind of scared a little bit. Like
Here, you
no.
to taste.
What is
Wait,
it?
Eric pour for me because you're from the Midwest. That's the only reason.
There we go.
It's like super like
It's the same thing.
herbal
as, do you know what
or
it is?
something.
As this
No.
Iceland
No.
It is a
Oh, is it the same
it's
thing?
like a
Jordan.
Scandinavian
What?
drink.
Lisa just said, "Oh, Jordan." Oh,
What is it?
It's
Yeah.
basically the same thing.
It's
as
like sheep
Brennivin.
poop.
Oh,
No,
Brennivin, yeah.
The
What's-
sheep poop was a whiskey. Brennivin is
What's
like
sheep poop?
There's a whiskey made out of like sheep dung that we had in Iceland. That is
Mm-hmm.
similar.
Straight up.
But this is like
Straight
unflavored
up,
schnapps,
but
kind
it's-
of, and it's crazy. At first, it's okay,
At first, it's okay.
and then it attacks.
gets
you.
worse.
It's not very good.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah. Trying to fade into the dream mother.
Dream
The
mother.
dream
So
mother
as-
screaming would be better than this.
Awesome.
As you guys, Isabel has chosen to have her second envelope number 1. And as you guys sit here, you guys entered
Open it.
into these
Right
3...
Open it. What do we think?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
I
It's
feel
up to
like
you.
if he's offering it
Yeah.
right now,
That's
I
true.
don't know.
I feel like you should just take the risk.
It's maybe they're both bad.
It's double.
It's Malort.
It's gonna be my lord.
Is it Malort?
Bees! Everyone roll initiative! No! As you guys...
The monster.
As you guys walk into this almost it's like it's a wooden
We had to
structure.
open it.
You walk into this office filled with papers and a desk and chairs. Suddenly, through the cracks
Bees.
of the wood structure, bees start rolling in. And I need you all to roll initiative. That's
So strange.
Natural 20.
Dirty 20.
But I only get a 19 because I have a negative initiative.
Dirty 20. Battle die.
Ah!
13.
Okay.
10.
Okay,
I got a
so
natural 20 and I
What
don't
did
even
those
get to go
bees
first.
get?
I go third.
okay, so that is going to be Tybalt, and then who won this battle die?
No. I'm third.
Because minus
I
1
got
initiative.
a natural natural 20.
I think with a
regular
natural 20, I'm
19.
gonna
No, initiative is
I have-
all by number.
Yeah,
Initiative
true.
19
Okay,
technically.
Isabel, does that mean you first? The bee
No,
bringer, in
no,
fact.
no.
The bee bringer. Okay,
That would
Maple
mean
Jean,
me
and
first.
then
me.
it's going to be Ebb,
Not
and
that I
it
like
is
having
Tybalt.
to. My horse is
What'd
in
you
here
get?
too, BT
My
double.
lord.
A 10.
A 10. Okay, then it is going to be the bees, and then it is going to be Vibrant. You see these huge wasps, big as a hand, flying in through these cracks, ready to attack. Maple Jean, what do you do?
I am going to. Don't forget my horse is here. My Pegasus
Oh, okay.
is with us.
It's followed you in.
Yeah, it's
Don't
here
forget
for
my horse
it's
is
here
here.
for it's here for 8 hours.
Okay, awesome.
Unless something happens to it, God forbid.
Reclaiming my horse.
Okay. I am going to cast Shillelagh
Let's
on
go.
my quarterstaff. and
Okay.
it wraps with like my horse rope. And then I am going to do some whacking.
Okay, go for it.
I wrote down a reminder to myself for this week.
The drum.
We gotta play that drum.
You gotta play that drum.
Okay, it that probably doesn't hit. Let's see.
Gotta hit one bee.
A 9.
That is not going to hit.
Surely one bee.
As these bees come in, you see Maple Jean take out her shillelagh, try to whack in the air.
Let me do it again.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Go ahead and roll damage.
Hey, yo.
Tie
him up.
Tie your
Tie your marks.
Tie your marks.
Okay, that's 14 plus 14. 28 points of damage.
28
Whoa.
points of damage.
Whoa.
You flail around, missing them all. And then, how do you want to do this?
Yeah!
All of them?
All of them.
All of them?
Swarm of
Oh,
wasps,
indeed.
22 hit points.
Incredible.
Great.
I imagine like it's just like one of those cartoons where like you barely register me moving. I'm going that fast. You know what I mean? That's just like. And then I kind
Where
of.
did they come
Yeah,
from?
like a skewer. Like
Oh yeah, well yeah. Like, almost like I'm thinking more like I'm like
Oh, like-
baton twirling almost. You know what I
okay,
mean?
yeah.
Like,
Love it.
Hibachi.
Yeah, you see that happening. The bees splatter to the sides, and the rest of you, having
Onion
readied
volcano.
up to fight, are now good.
Well,
Anyway,
That was
anyway.
The drum!
this.
Oh.
Oh,
I guess let's play it. But then, because I think we should also talk to them. That's why I was like, maybe we bring them back in here and talk to them and see if they know about any instruments here.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, where's Mushroom Girl? What's her name again?
she's with us,
She's
right?
with us.
Oh, hey, girl.
Hello.
I have not forgot your name, I promise.
Uncle.
I'm sorry I said that. I said it was a
No,
good
yeah.
alibi.
Oh,
I
but,
love it. I love it. I love it. You're my uncle.
Okay,
Uncle.
perhaps we are both uncles. Perhaps
That's what
we
I said.
You're brothers.
You're Uncle V.
Or married.
You're. Oh.
But I'm sorry to make that weird. but
Well, you.
it was just an alibi. I'm happily married with my husband, who you met.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
Sorry, am I being weird?
Why are you being weird about this?
I don't know, but
Sorry, I just. This whole place is giving me the creeps.
It is
Yes,
really
it is,
creepy.
freaky.
I don't know about you, Volpad. Perhaps it's a cultural thing, but even without the screaming, something about living and thinking and dreaming forever just doesn't feel natural
That's
to
not
me.
right. No.
It feels like fate worse than death. Before this morning even started, a voice at the very beginning of the session asked what a dream that would make me a nightmare would be, and my first thought was living forever. It's just spooky.
I was thinking about how I have sleep paralysis all the time, and that's the worst. And it's like feels like this is just eternal sleep paralysis.
Yes.
It's just terrifying.
Yes.
It is interesting you bringing this up. I do not know what is on the other side, but I had always hoped that if we could live forever, that maybe if I did so, maybe my family could join me. And a reality where we all live together forever is happy to me, but perhaps you are right.
Well, no right or wrong, but
Right. Yeah.
this place just... Forgive me.
It's a heebie-jeebies.
Freaks me out.
Yeah.
It is heebie-jeebie.
Indeed.
Well, we're gonna swear you to secrecy right here. Is that right?
Cross my heart.
All right. Cool. I trust you. So, y'all good with that, or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like Volpad.
All right. Well, someone bring out the drum.
I don't know who has it.
I have the drum.
Pretty good.
Give it a whop. Give it a whop.
Okay, do we think I should go bum ba-da-dum, bum 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 bum, or should we go boo 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 boo?
I'm kind of partial to the second one.
I
It's
like
a little
that.
more funky.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom,
All right, ready?
Yeah. Ready.
All of you in the office hear dom, 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 dom,
Dom.
dom, dom, dom. Tybalt, you in your head hear.
Wow.
Okay, so here's what I've got. A place to dance, restraint unseen.
Wow.
Oh.
Gorgeous.
So-
a different vibe from the last one, but
So
it's
Yeah.
sort of
great.
expected, though, in a way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
For sure.
It's saying the thing.
And what is this one called? It's like dreams or something, or you remember what's our little saying?
It is the Dream Mother.
No, we know that.
Yeah.
The song. Well, the song.
chill.
The song you know nothing about.
Yes, I heard some incredible drumming. Dom, 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 dom.
Zong, zong,
Did
zong.
we find the song?
I'm pretty sure that our girl Eve has that.
Where is he?
That's a great question.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
Eve, what does it say?
Does Eve have it? Are we sure about that?
Yeah, she has it written down.
I think she has the paper too.
Yeah,
She-
the
she was-
paper.
Yeah, she takes out a paper and she says, a tree that feasts and feeds on years.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Feasts and feeds on years. Scary.
Very
Okay. All right.
All right. We should do some a little bit of insight on these Lepidomni also, because I think they're cool, but you never know about people. I've been fooled once. I'll be fooled again probably.
I have one big fear.
fooled again.
I'll be fooled
Wow.
again. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, what are you doing?
Probably gonna
Fool me
happen.
4 times. What?
I'll be fooled again, probably.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
So this,
I have one really big scary thought. What if to help these people in some way and get this instrument, we have to go into the dream
I had
world?
the exact same thought.
That is disgusting behavior.
I had the exact
24
same thought.
hours.
I think
we
we're
have-
jumping into the chasm.
24
Sorry.
hours before part of this.
Well, I
Oh,
guess if we
God.
gotta jump in, let's jump in, y'all.
Well, we
After
should
I
see
just
if
said
that's-
it's my ultimate
I
nightmare.
know that is. I think okay.
Every nightmare's an
We
adventure.
should ask if they first and foremost we should ask what they know about an instrument, anything like that. Yes. We don't know what kind of instrument.
All right, let's get him in here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, guys.
Yes.
To you, I'm pregnant.
What?
What?
I knew it.
Oh my God! Congratulations!
Thanks. I didn't know-
You're glowing. You're absolutely.
I didn't really know the
glowing.
rest
You
of
look-
time to do it, and now whether we're
No, you know what? I'm
Yeah.
glad you like.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I'm hoping Ebb is the father.
We'll find out, I guess.
We'll find out, I
Yeah.
guess.
Oh,
It is me.
Uncle Volpad.
Yeah,
Uncle
it's
Volpad.
just,
It's
uh,
not you.
A little joke.
I would never.
whoa, well, that's awesome, Vibrant. Congratulations.
Thanks.
And Ebb,
Yeah.
I
I'm-
hope.
It
Thank you.
is
I'll be
Ebbs. It is Ebbs.
functionally father.
Yeah.
When it's born.
Yes.
Yes, I'm pretty happy.
Oh, I'm
yes.
so glad. That's
Are you
wonderful.
still comfortable throwing yourself into danger and other things?
Well, seeing as this baby might have the power of the Kanjara, I think I've already thrown myself into danger.
But now so now we have to ensure, above all else, that Ebb does not pass, or your child becomes the Kanjara, and will be in grave danger.
Yes.
So Ebb really is the...
Yeah, we have to save Ebb. We have to keep Ebb alive.
So perhaps, Ebb, you shouldn't go into the
The pit.
pit.
Do you want to go, Eve?
I think staying in your company is probably going to keep me the safest it can.
We can't. This is how I see it. We can't treat Ebb like a little snowflake. He can't. He's not gonna break when we're around him.
Thank you,
He
Vibrant.
he has more power than we give him credit for, and we all have powers that are absolutely scrumdiddlyumptious.
I
Like
think moving as a
truly.
group is keeping us as safe as possible. I think any one of us splitting off is the most dangerous.
I'm afraid if we keep myself and Ebb outside of the dream world, if we have to do this, who knows, that we're gonna be captured
But
without
you
you.
don't think it's maybe smart to split up? You don't think? Like, just in case the people in the dream world who go into the chasm never come out? I'm
Well,
not saying it
let's
has to be
see-
y'all, but
Let's
I
see
suppose
what.
we're making assumptions.
Yes.
We'll see if we can cross that bridge when we come to it.
all right,
perhaps.
all right.
But love you, and I'm.
You
I
guys,
feel like all of these people, even you, Volpad, should be godparents.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm honored.
Yes.
Yes.
I think Volpad and I might be long gone.
What?
What?
What are you
Oh, wait.
talking about?
I'll probably give birth in like 3 months.
Oh, you're probably right. I don't
What?
know what I was
When are you planning on passing?
I don't know, I guess, well, looking at all this death in front of me, I'm like... And perhaps it could happen if in 24 hours if we jump into this dream world.
well, yeah, I guess we could die.
We
at
could
any
all be dead
moment.
in 24 hours.
Well-
Not to ruin anyone's
No.
pregnancy announcement.
Yeah,
I think we'll be fine.
we'll be all right.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't we get in some of the shell people? Hello. I kind of poked my head out.
Yeah. You poke your head out. This is a huge sort of I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like an acorn shape that comes up. It's built with wood that's bending up into a point, and the door is sort of the same shape. You open up the door and poke your head out, and immediately you see two of them flying across the. Oh, hello. Would you like
A
to
word? Yeah.
with just me, or would you like?
Whoever wants to come.
You see them, and then the one with the sort of muumuu, the sort of caftan, flies away. But then you see the other one in the doctor's coat sort of fly up, and then they fly towards you. And Clam and Oyster sort of descend on you.
Hey, girls.
Hello, this is Oyster.
Hi.
hello.
Well, we were just having a little chat, and do you want to come on in?
Sure, yes.
Thank you for lending us your space. I shut the door behind us.
Sorry about the bees.
Sorry about the bees.
There were bees?
Aren't there
Just
dead
bees on the
bee
ground.
corpses
Yes.
everywhere?
Oh, my.
They just kind of descended out of nowhere.
That's okay. I will get someone to clean it up.
Okay,
Or
great.
someone. It's only us. I'll clean it up.
Yeah.
But
So, between us girls, what's your thoughts and opinions about how things are going, like, in the whole world of Sanctuary? Like, I know, big question, but
wow.
we're trying to do a piece where we just kind of talk to people all over the land anonymously.
You're reporters.
Not reporters. No, it's more of like an anthropological study, sort of. Not published, totally anonymous. Wouldn't take your name or anything.
And given through art.
Yeah.
Displayed through art.
Yeah.
Um.
Songs, stories, that type of thing.
Well, we've always functioned as a sort of individual entity. We're very remote, and so while we are not connected to sort of the other communities, we definitely obey sort of the law in Tirana. But we don't know much about what's happening out there. We really only.
That's really interesting. Different perspective. How do you feel about Mother Essie?
Well, she is the originator of this of our tree, which the Dream Mother, which is our everything. It gives us purpose. It our kind. We are very we're sort of born right out the pod. We have a purpose, and this is ours. And so, while I know there's complications, we are still respected by Rana for the work we do, and I respect Mother Essie for beginning this work here.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah, you're speaking super diplomatically, which I appreciate, but I'm just curious about your heart. Like, do you feel anything, like, sort of instinctually about what's happening? Like, there is some sort of turmoil, I would say, in Sanctuary, and we're trying to get at the heart of how people are feeling, how you're reacting to things that are going on. Even if you're isolated, you know, things ripple through.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna blow you a kiss and give you bardic inspiration.
Yes. Is that a 6 or an 8?
8.
Okay. 15?
We are young, and we have not known any other way of being. I've only been here 10 years, but we pass down our traditions quite passionately, and my ancestors, they talk about, they spoke to us about a world where people came from all over, and they were kind and together, and we would see all sorts of different perspectives come here to the Dream Mother to have an eternal dream, and that was something they prided themselves in, and it was beautiful. These days, the clientele does not seem to be as diverse or as open to others, and that I do believe is a shame.
Can I do an insight check? Just kind of get a read. Shoot. 12. Anybody else reading?
Yeah, I'll try. 11.
You can get the sense that she's being truthful.
Well,
I mean, I feel like there's something riddling the Dream Mother, don't you think?
Certainly.
Well, I mean, if you could make a guess at what it is, you must have a theory. You must be riddled with anxiety and woe. What would you say is the cause?
I'm wary to say, because we believe it's something in the plane of dreams itself. We, as dream gliders, our people can go to the plane of dreams, but the Dream Mother has always been a locked sort of area that is not accessible to others in the plane of dreams. We believe if any entity is coming through the Dream Mother in the plane of dreams, it must be extremely powerful. We believe that if it was here, in the roots here, or in our plane, we would be able to see it. We'd be able to fix it. Something is wrong, and it's...
Have you ever heard of the Gobblop?
Perhaps. What,
It's a
care to
creature.
elaborate?
It's a creature. I mean, it seems to inspire great fear in the community that my Uncle V lives in.
Yes, it's a horrible creature.
We jury's out in some ways. We stumbled upon one. It's sort of a multicolored, something I've never seen before.
What colors?
Similar to this, right? Similar to the tree.
It was white with like purple.
Purple, pink.
Yes, we here we call them disintegrators. We haven't dealt with them in quite a long time. We place a circle of powder around the tree that seems to dissuade, dissuade the creatures from coming towards us. But we haven't seen one cross that line since we put that concoction that.
And what do they do if they're close to the tree?
Well, they eat. They sort of have a way of swallowing anything that they see, really.
That's sort of what you were saying, huh, Uncle V?
Yes, it is. They have a voracious appetite for the trees.
Is that why they're called the disintegrators, or is there a different reason for that?
Yes, it's because they don't so much chew as when they eat. It feels as though it just sort of evaporates in their mouth.
We ran into one.
Shoot.
And I will tell you what happened. And I think we can see. We had no idea any of this was happening. We ran into a Gobblop or a disintegrator, whatever name you want to call it, and we banished it to another plane. And so I'm conjecturing, and I believe my friend Eb is as well, that if the disintegrator or the Gobblop has made its way into the dream plane. However,
I see.
the one that we banished, I will say, was sort of
Soup.
soup.
We souped up its brain real good.
I see.
So yeah,
I'm not sure. How good did you soup up the brain?
Extremely.
Very, thorough.
They have a way of healing,
We
Yeah.
gathered that, but we
It
really
stopped
made
healing after
we
we
really
souped it.
pureed it.
Okay. If that is the case, I'm not.
too worried.
I don't know, but if
not
that is the
worried.
case, I think whatever is ailing it, this tree, if it is a disintegrator, I'm not sure what we'll do. The three of us need to remain here in order to.
Okay, so
Keep
you're
the tree
saying
at
we
least
probably should get in there,
the
or
disintegrator. Here's something that also complicates things.
yeah.
Maybe unrelated, but now that you're saying this and we have reason to believe that these things are incredibly dangerous and maybe unable to be reasoned with, we also carry its egg.
We do have an egg of one of them.
I see. Well, I would request that you move that outside of the line of the
Perhaps
tree
we
line.
should just soup it up.
Oh, super.
Maybe
or
we should
or
fry
we could
it.
bring it to the plane of dreams. Is that bad to do that?
I'm sorry. Are you suggesting that you all will go into the
Well, yes.
Well,
Dream Mother?
We do have one question that
Yeah.
may seem completely random, but
Do you have any sort of instruments
musical.
around here that mean a great deal to you? Or kind of, is there lower? I'll just be upfront with you. We're sort of riding for Mother Essie. You know this world that you spoke of that is full and diverse and kind? That's the world we believe in. And we believe that, well, I'll spare you some of the details, to be honest. But the long and the short of it is we're looking for some legendary instruments. And we have reason to believe that one is here in this tree.
Unless you have it. Outside the tree.
I don't know of any. And as she says that, you see next to her, the moth wearing the coat says, we have nothing here but in the tree. In the tree, there's a legend that when you listen to the tree, you hear chimes when the branches sway in the wind. There's a legend that in the Dream Mother, where our clients go, while we can't access it ourselves, we have heard Mother Essie planted those chimes to create an atmosphere of calm here.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah, we have to go in.
I think we do have to go in. Yeah.
And if we fixed your problem, could we perhaps borrow the chimes?
I have no reason to believe that the chimes are essential to the operation of the Dream Mother.
We could maybe craft some nice chimes.
We could,
and
yes,
replace
offer
them.
another chime.
Yeah.
If you are offering to solve the illness of the tree in exchange for these chimes, I am sure, Clam says, we would be more than happy to offer you whatever is it. While we cannot guarantee there's anything in there, we'd be more than happy for you to take that in exchange for...
I have one more concern, which is what you said earlier, which is the time is different. 24 hours in there, and that's it.
Yes, if you were to go into the Dream Mother, what we tell our clients is after 24 hours of them being in there, if they decide this is not for them, they can always knock on the front door, and we will hear that, and we will be able to pull them out. While most clients do not choose that option, they quite like the afterlife. Most clients, we have had people do it, and it does seem to work. Now, what we've learned from them is that it seemed to be about 24 hours in their time. For us, it's a matter of seconds. So.
Oh, okay, I see.
So. That is what we know.
Well,
That's so funny. So if
any of us decided to not go in with our friends, we would just
Wait a few seconds.
yes.
Perhaps. I don't feign to know how exactly time works in the Dream Mother, but
Well, listen, time is of the essence, frankly.
All right.
I wonder if there's anything that you can offer us for assistance while we're down there. Any, secrets of the trade, magical artifacts, things we can borrow, potions of healing, anything that someone preparing into battle or
Time
we don't
slower.
know. Time slower. Yeah, anything. So, yeah.
We are. Let's figure something out. We don't have. We are healers mostly, and we work in therapy and therapeutics and relaxation. But Clam, Oyster, would you Oyster thinks and walks out the door immediately, running over towards the other side of the field. A couple seconds later, and she is flying back over with a small bag of something in her hand. And she passes it over to you and says, if you do run into a disintegrator, this is the powder we use to make the ring around it. They don't seem to like it. So if you do run into them, perhaps this will be of use to you.
Perhaps we should put the egg.
Perhaps we should sprinkle some on the egg just to see what happens.
Outside of the ring.
Outside of the
first.
ring, probably. We
Yeah.
should probably just take a hike for a moment to do it, right?
Yeah, and then let's go in.
You know what we also could do?
So,
Perhaps it would be a simple and effective way to dispose of this egg. Just open up a small bit of the shell and pour some of this dust in.
I'm
Better
put-
that than soup.
I'm putting my hands up.
I was not.
Hand is up.
I was not, into the soup idea.
I
in the
really
first
was not
place.
into the soup idea.
no, no.
I cannot do that again. I cannot watch you guys.
No, and not with the... This is a baby.
Exactly.
Well, what are we supposed to do with it? It
Maybe
could destroy
it could be a
Volpad
means.
and all of
It
its
could
family.
be maybe if we bring it and there is a disintegrator in it, it could be leverage for us. Maybe.
Okay, although I worry that if the reason this is all happening is because we sent a disintegrator into the realm, is bringing another one into it a bad
They've
idea.
also said, how long has this been going on?
Quite a while.
I think that if did anything real different happen today, I guess, than what's been going on the past few months.
It's been several weeks of this happening.
Weeks.
Pretty
Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah, so I don't really know if it is the disintegrator.
Maybe they're unrelated.
Maybe.
Possible. I'll say, I don't know. I'm down to follow whatever y'all think, but
If I'm being honest, I think we just do it.
I think we do it. I think we keep the egg as sort of an ace in the pocket.
all right, well,
That's what I'm thinking.
okay.
Could be so wrong about that, though. I do acknowledge that.
They chase us.
Is there any sort of spell we can put on it, like sort of a,
I don't have anything long lasting.
yeah.
I guess I could, I don't know, druid craft to make it look like a big pine cone.
Why not?
All right. Try to grow a little bit of a outer casing pine cone sort
Yeah.
of look to it.
As you do, you feel
Soup it,
It-
soup it, soup it is what they're saying.
you feel once again
They're
it
trying to soup it?
No risks.
sort of a hum, and then it gets encased in sort of a pine cone coating.
Right. Is everyone as rested as they could be? Is everyone feeling okay?
I'm
Yeah.
good.
I feel excellent.
This is nightmare. This is a nightmare to go
Yes.
in here and have 24 hours, or we stay there.
Yes.
That's a nightmare.
And what happens if you die in the dream world?
I'm not sure. We have not been ourselves, so I'm not sure.
Let's do a quick save.
What?
All right.
And
How do we feel?
Uncle V, listen, you absolutely 100% know how to come in here.
No,
We'll be back in a few seconds, sounds like.
you should
So,
stay here.
yeah.
Well, admittedly, I came so that I could see what a potential option for me was. I reserve the option to become very frightened and knock on the door pretty immediately and leave. But I do, if you are going in and if we have what seems like 24 hours, I want to at least see it for a couple minutes even.
Okay.
All right.
That's your choice.
We can't promise that we can protect you.
That is all right. I do not have long anyway. So
Right, but to be clear, Volpad, you don't have long in your current state, but it could be forever of nightmares. Just to be clear, that's the risk we're taking, is we could be stuck in there for eternity, having painful nightmares.
I mean, it sounds,
I'm only saying this because I too am scared.
Make a persuasion check.
Nine.
I am going. She rolled a natural 20.
Whoop.
I am going.
She's got strong will. Okay.
Let's lay to rest.
Let's
Let's go.
lay ourselves to rest.
Yes.
Oh, you won't have to do that. Mollusk can assist in such things.
Okay.
Should we
all
just
right.
do it?
I think so.
I think the more we put it off, the more we're gonna work ourselves up to doing it
And
anyway.
ask
So
too
yeah.
many questions. I think we just go.
What time of day is it in this world right now?
It is midday.
Midday. Cool. Okay. Well, we'll be back in a few seconds, I guess.
If you are able to do this, I cannot thank you more. This is not only our livelihoods, this is our entire lives.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
Mollusk! And she walks out of the door, and you hear as a caftan, a pink
girls.
velvet caftan, flies across the field. 2 feathers, huge cascading feathers, flying down towards you, and she lands and says, "What? They're going to go into the Dream Mother. They're going to fix it for us." Oh, is that so? All right.
I want to read her.
Yeah. Who the fuck is this?
Make an insight check.
I'm gonna read her.
Same. She's
10.
giving weird
Insight
vibes.
15.
She seems
22.
entertained. by
25.
Okay.
that. She seems entertained.
What
by
about a
that.
25?
She seems evil. No.
Good.
She seems entertained by that idea.
I'm pissed off at that ag too, though. just
So,
staring.
All of us are.
Okay, well you.
are
can
you all ready, or
Yeah,
do I have
sure.
something on my face?
No.
It's just the really piss poor attitude, if I'm being honest. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. We're going to risk our lives to help you, and that's all you have to say.
What would you have me say?
We'll
thanks.
just thanks. Stop
Good
being
luck.
so fucking blasé about it.
That's what these other two are here for. I'm just here to relax and put you all to
We'll
sleep.
see you in a few seconds. We're gonna beat the shit out of you.
Did you say that?
No.
I haven't heard much. Eve, are you coming in?
Yeah.
Eve, you're being kind of quiet today. Or
Sad.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have those days.
Yeah, I get that.
internal.
I guess when we
Internal
come
day.
back, you can change that outfit because it's fucking hideous.
Yeah.
No, not you, Eve.
Oh.
Just kidding.
I'm pissed.
Oh.
The caftan.
You seem like a bit of me.
We're nothing alike. Do not relate myself to you. I have friends who love and adore me. You seem like a loner bitch.
All right, keep telling yourself that. I personally love the piss poor attitude.
Get me to damn sleep already. I need a fucking NyQuil. Get me the
Like a
fuck to sleep.
loner.
All right, I will.
Night wall.
Ah! Wow, I liked it.
All right, I will. Everyone, take whatever position you feel most rested in on the Dream Mother.
Oh my, wait.
I'm gonna
Oh my god.
I'm loafing.
We can't roll over in our sleep.
No.
It's just gonna be a few seconds.
It'll be
It's
fine.
just gonna be a few
And then
seconds.
eternity.
No.
We'll be there
not
together.
eternity.
I don't even want to be next to you.
Can I move a little further down away from
Yeah.
Sprints away.
It's a
Like-
huge tree. You can, find
I think I just like need a moment alone of like, and probably saying to myself,
Would these people not stop? Now they want to, for eternity. I was preparing for my death.
and then I don't think I'd go that far. I probably go like, because I probably start to get a little scared. Probably like 10 feet away and
Yeah.
find my spot.
Okay,
Fantastic.
well.
Reach
Sorry.
out. I'll hold your hand.
Yeah, hold. I'll unloaf for one hand, but the rest is loafed.
I think my trunk, I'm gonna then slide my trunk back towards everyone else and maybe start walking it back like inch by inch with my body until I touch like someone's shoulder.
Yeah, Eve does the same.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
And you hear as a caftan, a velvet caftan, whooshes through the air. Mollusk coming up to you, Maple Jean. She touches your face. She says, "Sleep." And your vision fades. She turns to you, Ebb. Sleep.
Oh,
You all both holding hands. She comes to you, skips you.
oh
Goes
I
to
don't know
Tibble.
if I can do it.
I love you.
Okay, I love you too. Do it quickly while I'm talking so I get distracted.
Sleep.
And then,
She turns to Eve. Sleep. She comes over to you, Vibrant. Sleep, bitch.
Oh my god.
Mad props.
Yeah, incredible. That won you over.
Wait, I kind of like
Hold
her now.
on.
Wait, I love that. I kind of love her now. Get me out of here.
As
Preach, bitch.
Sleep, bitch. Sleep, bitch. You all. Your vision fades. And the next thing you see is small light, flickering candlelight in as your eyes start to adjust. And when your eyes open, you look around, you see all of you on a floor, a wooden floor, and to your right and left, wallpaper, red with embellishments, gold, trim, fancy embellishments. And in front of you, a giant wooden door. And as you all start to adjust and look around you, you see on the other side of this room, there is what seems to be a check-in desk for a hotel. Behind it,
Wow.
5 keys hang on a giant key rack. Above that, a huge banner ripped and torn into shreds, almost falling off, that says, "The Dream Mother Everlasting Hotel."
5 keys,
Is anybody at the desk?
not 6.
No
Does
one's
the 6th one appear for Vopad?
Sorry, there are 6 keys, yes.
That's all right.
We're here.
No one's here for check-in. Didn't see
No
anybody.
one seems to be here.
I go over to the desk and just kind of start rooting around it.
Yeah. You go behind the desk, you see this ornate sort of check-in wooden, beautiful sort of check-in desk with golden trim, and you see this big sort of pegboard with that seemingly hundreds and hundreds of keys could fit on. And when you go behind there, you see not much. You don't see paperwork. You don't see anything really logistic.
And nothing like in the desk.
There doesn't seem to be anything in the desk. It's almost as if it's a movie set. And as you look at this pegboard, you see each of your names hand carved, it seems, on these keys.
I'm looking opposite across the room from the desk. Is there a main entrance door?
There seems to be a giant pair of wooden double doors.
Okay, I'm gonna go up and just kind of put my hand on it and look at all of you. It's the door. Right?
yes.
Anyone do it at any time.
Okay.
I take my key and I kind of hand everybody theirs.
As you take your keys, you notice that to the right and to the left, behind this check-in desk, there seem to be doors with sort of glass, sort of hazy windows in the center. You can't really see what's through them, but it's sort of that sort of like triple pane, almost 50s sort of glass that makes it all look cloudy. And you see 2 doors on the other side.
2 doors.
You see 2 doors, yeah. There's the check-in desk, and then there's the pegboard. And then on either side of the check-in desk, behind the desk, there's 2 doors.
Going to different places.
Going to different places.
Okay.
We should all go to the same place, right?
I
Same
think
door.
we should
think
stick
so.
together, right?
We're out or left.
I think. I don't know. Left. I would say left.
Okay.
It does not seem like a waking nightmare at the moment, which is good.
The shredded banner is a little concerning.
Yes.
I go over to the banner and like, do I pick up like any? I don't know if it's like a nature check, like any kind of like remnants on it of any creature or saliva, like a little bit forensics.
Yeah,
You know?
make an investigation check.
Can I argue for survival? Or do you think investigation? Like if I'm looking for like blood or like saliva or like hair or
Yeah, I still think that
investigation.
knowing those things won't give you any better of a chance of spotting them. I think investigation is finding the things. Survival will tell you, or nature will tell you what the nature of those things are.
Okay.
You know.
Anything else? Want to look at this banner over here? See if you see anything.
Okay. I don't see nothing.
Well, why don't I try? Where's the banner?
Natural one.
I can't see anything.
Here, just let me take a look.
I'm pregnant.
Nope.
Well,
A Volpet?
I can certainly. Will someone give me a boost? Oh. What's bad now?
Eve!
Okay. Someone have a sheet?
Uh-oh.
If she,
I think she has a 25.
yeah, like a plus 25.
No, I think, doesn't Eve have her sheet on her phone or something?
She has a digital sheet. It's okay.
I'm gonna say
Yes,
yeah.
I
Without
do.
knowing, she seems to be too sad.
That's okay.
all right, girl.
All right. Well,
Okay.
we
Okay.
got times of the essence, I suppose.
Let's go through
think we
left,
go.
I think.
All right.
Is that okay with everybody?
Yep.
I don't want to take control of this. This is kind of scary.
No, we want you to take
All good.
control.
Please.
I don't want to be in control.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I feel like if you're in control, you're going to be a little bit more pushy with the people that we see, if we see anybody.
Is that a good thing?
I think so. Hey, it really worked well with me and Mollis.
Okay, well, I'll take control then, but I'm going to make us go really fast because I want
I think
12
that's
hours.
perfect.
12
I think
hours buffer just in case
Absolutely.
we get lost.
I think that's right.
Okay, trudge ahead, follow me.
Let's go.
Boom, 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 boom.
You go left.
Yeah, as fast as I can, pretty much.
Elephant. Fear running.
As you run through the door, I need you to make a
God.
dexterity
Oh, God.
saving throw with disadvantage because you ran through the door.
12.
A 12. You run through the door, and as soon as that door opens, you see a long, almost 1930s style hotel. But something is strange here. As you immediately, when you start running through, you notice that all along, almost like spider's webs, you see string positioned on. Oh, I'm getting a call.
Time's up.
We'll answer it.
Yeah.
No, I shan't. Hello, the music? Is it playing?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
It's not.
Hello.
I don't think the music's playing.
It's
I don't
so
think it's
funny the
playing.
idea of you giving that pep talk and like fear and running and then immediately into
Yeah.
the string.
Ah, sorry, let me
Yeah.
get the music back
This is
real
spooky
quick.
sauce.
This is super spooky sauce. We're
This
in The
is-
Shining right now. This is
Oh.
The Shining.
Hey.
Very much hotel, the Overlook Hotel. Ghosts.
Isabel,
The hotel's alive.
is there another grapefruit? But
Bring me one too, if there is. Okay.
If you're behind, can
If not, yeah, give me something else.
there more Malort?
You all look down this hallway and you see strings, and they are placed on doorknobs and across the hallway, and it seems like everywhere, almost like laser beams in a spy movie, you see strings all along this hallway. And surprisingly, as you run through, you avoid
There are strings everywhere!
you avoid a couple as you hop over them. As you make
Immediately slow down and just kind of take it easy,
Same.
but like steady and try to avoid.
I'm gonna
The-
try to feel the material
Yeah.
of the string, see if it's like natural or if it's like it's a fiber of some sort.
Right.
yeah, make a nature check.
Can I help with that? I'm just like look with you and give you advantage.
Well, thank you. Well, no. Well, that is a 5.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's anything like that crazy. It doesn't seem like otherworldly or anything. It just sort of seems like string, but you're not
twine?
sure. It's it seems softer than twine.
Okay.
Like
Um,
wool or like
Oh,
something
interesting.
mothy.
Interesting. Yeah.
But as you guys are going through the hallway, and it doesn't seem like it's really, really tough to navigate this. With time, taking your time, you can definitely find your way to slip underneath or navigate around these strings. But I'm gonna go to the killers and ask, whose room is here, Tybalt or Ebb?
Oh shit. Scary. It's gonna be our fucking nightmares. Sorry.
Whose room is here?
No, I don't like that.
Oh no.
Boo-boo.
Feeds and feasts on years.
Oh my god, are we gonna?
Life flash before our eyes. sort
Or
of
I'm
deal?
like, are we gonna age a bunch in here?
Oh shit. That's scary.
Michael P.
Is our baby gonna be born? in
Oh
here?
my
Is our baby
god.
gonna be born? Because it feasts on years.
It's
I'm like,
if
is
time
our
moves
time? Are we
fast or
moving in
something.
time? Although, but we're kind of moving in time slower out in the real
Yeah,
world. but
right.
Anybody else cold in here? Like,
Yes.
Really cold?
Oh my
Okay,
god, I
great.
would be
My
more
feet
than
are
happy
cold.
Yeah, we can
to turn that
Yeah, I
off.
just put on some socks. Okay.
So,
All right.
fruits for everyone.
And with that, I do think it's
This
going
way,
to go to. Yeah, does somebody have an opener?
over on this side there.
With that, I do think we're going to go to a vote. Whose room is here, Tybalt or Ebb?
Oh, shit.
I think Ebb.
Yeah, hold on. One at a time.
Tybalt or Ebb?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Tybalt.
Ebb.
I want to wait for Jordan.
Okay.
Jordan.
That's my cop out.
Yeah, wait, I don't want you to. Tybalt
Okay.
or Ebb? Since you are Tybalt or Ebb, I don't want you to
Tybalt.
make the decision. Okay, so we have 2 votes Tybalt, 1 vote Ebb.
Jordan.
I just think there's this. We're
Tybalt
all.
or Ebb's room.
Whose room is here, Jordan? Tybalt
We're
or Ebb?
teed up so well for your like how Tybalt feels strongly about this place. I feel like it's a good setup.
As you guys walk through this sort of gorgeous hotel lobby or hotel hallway with the strings attached to walls, and there's a quiet that descends upon the place, and
Can I touch one of the strings? Like, what does it feel like?
Vibrant did this.
But you should try it because I didn't figure it out.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't seem unusual. It seems like normal string.
String?
Yeah.
Not like it's not organic matter?
Doesn't seem to be.
Weird.
Tybalt said maybe wool.
Can I look for traps?
Sure. And as Mabel Jean, you are sort of looking around, investigating for things.
21.
Um,
Investigation.
You get the sense as you are looking at these strings that if you were to pull one, that they're connected.
I almost just pulled one, so that's good to know.
You don't know to what, but as you're looking at them, you do see high up in this hallway, you see on the top of one of them, you see hanging almost like a charm, you see a single chime.
Oh.
I point to everyone. I said, also, I really get the sense that maybe, I don't know, if we pulled one string, lots of stuff is connected to that sort of thing.
Yeah.
If you just run through them, we won't touch them.
What?
It worked for me.
Okay.
Tybalt, as you are sort of prepping your run, your next run, you look up and you see, almost as though it appeared in front of you, you see a door that on the front, it says, where a room number should be, it says Tybalt.
Oh. Now I don't remember.
I look back to see, like, does anyone else see what I'm sort of emoting at?
Everyone make a perception check.
17.
30-20.
12.
It's there. You all see a door that says Tybalt on it.
I'm seeing it.
That's your room, baby.
That's yours.
Oh,
Looks like
okay.
it. Did you get your key?
I was just worried that maybe I was hallucinating. Of course I have it.
Well, are you gonna go in?
Well, I suppose I will, but
Get up as close as
don't think
possible,
it's
right
a
behind
bad
Tybalt.
idea.
No, I think that's the only way to figure out, what's going on. Is to kind of have experience.
I suppose I do what I just did, which is run through.
Well, yeah. Maybe just open it first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take my key.
You put your key in, and it is easy to turn as it opens, and the door opens. And when you look in, you see a path. On either side of the path, you see just about to be ripe. For the picking, taro plants. And in front of you, a simple but beautiful home. This room seems to be outdoors. And as you look in front of you, you see your home just outside of Waterdeep. Seems like the fireplace is on.
Barbecue.
The barbecue is ready.
Wow. Well,
This is beautiful.
Volpad, I must apologize for what I said earlier. When this place is right, it's quite lovely. And welcome to my room. And none of you really knew where I come from, except for Eb when he knocked on my door. This is probably what you saw when you came to my house. Seeing it through your eyes. Would you like to come to my house for tea?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Vibrant?
You don't think, babe?
I think if we do, we'll be stuck here.
What if we just open the door, kind of peek in? Okay, I'll send my horse in there.
Well, it's not even that. I bet there is a room for all of us here that shows us our one true desire, or the place that makes us the most comfortable, or the thing that we've dreamed of the most. And if we get too stuck in it, we're gonna stay here forever.
But I feel like with all of us here, if Tybalt went in there alone, it might be like, okay, Tybalt's gonna be there. But if we all just take a little, I want to know about y'all. I want to see the inside of Tybalt's house, and then we can go back out.
We can go to Tybalt's house in the real world. This
I
is
agree
not
with
the
Vibrant.
real world.
It's beautiful, but it frightens me.
I don't want to be the biggest party pooper. You know I love to party.
Yeah.
But I'm
I know you love to poop.
okay, well, I have been a little bit constipated, so maybe this is why I've been acting this way. But I'm now thinking about my family, and I don't want to be stuck here. We have a mission. We all saw a little chime. That must be the start of it.
I'm in agreement with Vibrant. I think it goes against all of our nature, but I think that this has to be as no nonsense a trip as possible because the stakes are too high. Not just about our family, but about the risks of being here. I'm so
think I
sorry,
looked.
Maple Jean.
Yeah, I looked towards Maple Jean. I'm like,
God, what the hell is with these people? Dude, I lighten up for 1 second and they say no. Why don't we just?
We
Run
can open the
towards-
door. We
run
can
We
look
can
towards-
open everybody's door.
No,
How's that?
no, I don't want to go anymore.
I opened
No,
it.
but what I
I opened
Yeah.
the door. But I'm
Maybe-
staying like outside the house. You know what I mean? I kind of open it and go.
Yeah. So
isn't it already open?
you have to walk along like a path
Yeah.
outside.
to my
But when
house.
you open the door of the hotel room door, there is a outdoor path with and leading up to another door. So you walk through that.
Yeah, I kind of sprint, gallop at the
Yeah,
door.
you gallop. It's sort of like it's sort of moist. Your hooves spurting
And then
water.
I just with one hoof go.
Yeah, poof, the door swings open and you see.
Hey, whoa, that's my door.
Oh, sorry.
And I think I sort of run after, but on the way, like being distracted by her, I hope I run over to those taro and grab them on the way.
Yeah, you do, and when you get up to the front door, you see indoors is a beautiful but simple, warm wooden place with baskets and baskets of root vegetables and
Lovely garden,
lovely garden.
big bed.
And over the fireplace, you see portraits, painted portraits of two folk, of two grung, or two herringon,
Herringon.
sorry. Two herringon, sitting content, Mona Lisa style, not too happy, not too sad.
Wow.
Content.
All right, looks lovely. Let's
Thank
head
you.
on
Those
out.
are my mother's, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's okay. Okay.
All right, y'all, beautiful. Let me
just-
just say, lovely home.
Can I just do a perception check to see if there's anything off in this room?
Yeah, make a
Anything
perception check.
off around here. 13.
With a 13, you spend the time that they spend in the home looking around outside in this path, and you realize that if you were to walk 10 steps that way to the side, you would hit what is a wall. That this outdoors doesn't go on forever. It goes on as long as it takes to deliver the belief that you are there.
Like Wizard of Oz.
Backdrop.
Truman Show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Vibrant. I feel a little claustrophobic.
All right, y'all, let's go to the next one.
Well, let's go. There. I'm gonna go to the chime.
Okay,
Back out in the hall.
you all head out into the hall, and when you do, you see all the lights
Uh-oh.
turn off.
Ah!
I have,
Hold on,
Stay
hold on,
calm.
don't-
Stay calm.
I
Stay.
have dark vision. Do I see anything?
Roll a perception check.
14.
You do not see anything. Shoot. Oh no, you don't see anything out of the ordinary, but you
Oh,
do
okay.
see the hallway. You
Okay.
see. Yeah.
What's happening, Vibrant? Vibrant, do you see
I,
anything?
I don't see a single thing. Everybody, hold on to me.
Putting a hand on
Um,
Vibrant.
I'm giving us all Eyes of Night. I cast Eyes of Night. We all get dark vision.
Wow.
Well, actually, okay. Okay. Yes, I get it, and 4 other people. So
I
I'm
don't
not
need-
giving it
I
to you.
don't need-
Yeah.
There we go.
Awesome.
That's amazing.
And you are all making your way down the hallway.
To the chime.
Where the chime was.
Okay. The chime is high up, almost like in the corner of the. You would have to climb up onto something to reach it, but
I
it
can-
is in the corner.
I
of
can
the-
try. I have climbing speed, so why don't I try?
Okay. As you climb, are you trying to avoid the strings?
Yes.
Make a
You got-
dexterity saving throw.
Tough dice
11.
night.
You climb up,
I got 12.
trying to reach. You see your claws almost dig into this wallpaper, tearing it a little bit as you try to climb up sort of a smooth wall. But being an expert climber, you traverse it. Right as you're about to reach the chime, your paw hits a string, and you see the chime. Ding, 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 ding. Chime.
Does this sound like a normal chime?
Sounds like a normal chime.
I'm gonna try to grab the chime.
Okay. It is. There's a loop at the top, so it's in the string. So in order to do that, you would have to cut the string or break it.
Break the
Claws?
ton of strings.
Just one.
Oh.
Just one string.
I think just cut it.
I stand right under it, like
Yeah.
on the ground. You know?
Everybody okay with this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a monster. Yeah, I'm gonna try to cut the string.
Okay. With you take your claw.
But I'm gonna try to do like a. I'm gonna grab, like with
great.
the string.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
They did surgery on a chime. They did surgery on a grape.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Really?
16.
With a 16, you take your claw.
17.
17.
Sorry.
You take your claw, and it falls, and you catch it in your paw, and you do so.
It's really good.
What do I do with this?
Just bring it down, I guess.
Just keep it on us.
Let's
Find
just
the
keep
others.
going. Let's just keep going.
And now,
I'll put it in my fabric bag.
And you climb down. You guys are discussing what to do next when you see something. A light. At the end of the tunnel, at the end of the hallway, you see it turn in one direction. And from that direction, you see a light. Warm, growing, bigger, and bigger, and bigger, and bigger. Until... Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? And around the corner, you see a group of figures, two GIF hippopotamus people, turning the corner with a leonin, a lion person in a velour tracksuit, and a young grung girl in a floral dress. They all turn the corner. Who's there? And they're holding chairs and spears.
sorry, we're new here.
We're new here.
We're here. We're investigating.
We heard there's something going on.
We heard you're
outside the
scared.
tree is shaking, and we came to try and figure out what was wrong.
How do we not know that you are the thing that has been murdering us?
Murdering you guys. We don't even know what the thing is.
I
What is
guess
the
you
thing?
don't know for sure,
But how do we know that you aren't the thing murdering us?
yeah.
How do you guys know each other about the things that are murdering each other?
Well, because we are vetted. We are the Dream Mother Everlasting Hotel Safety Club.
How are you
Okay.
vetted?
Well, we've known each other for a long time. What are your names?
Mabel Jean.
Ebb.
Tybalt.
Fight, Brett.
Vulpad. Eve.
Eve.
When did you come here?
Just now, like
Literally
just a
seconds
couple
ago.
They were
seconds
sent
ago.
by Clam and Mollusk.
And Oyster.
And Oyster. They were
I
told
don't know,
us.
but they might not know them. They've probably been here for a while.
They asked us to come in.
The three that are keeping the tree, they asked us. They have to stay out there, but they asked us to go in and investigate what's happening in here.
So any information you have about the strange goings on here could be real helpful to us.
Okay. Follow us. Follow us. My name is Brigadier.
Alright.
Follow us. And you see them all grab a string as they run down the hallway, away from this hallway. The light growing
I grab the
lighter and
strings.
lighter.
I kind of copy them.
You
We're
put
having
the
a
strings up.
Yes, as they run.
But why?
The hallways here, they are tricky. You see, they change and they move. Now this is our way of knowing, and normally this is okay, but when a creature is about, we need to know where it is.
Okay, so I will say
Whoa.
one thing, and we took a chime off that last one because we thought it might be sort of like bad, magical or like something.
Why would you do this?
Because we were scared. You want us to put it back or something?
Yes, let's put it back. And she
Okay.
runs back.
But
we
sorry.
have a better chime to use. Should we make another one to replace them?
Oh, yeah.
You have a better time. Hurry, quick!
Here, we need this chime actually for kind of a big thing we're doing, but why don't you take my dagger and it'll kind of have the same effect.
How about I have some earrings?
Make a persuasion check.
Well, 12.
You see the huge Leonin step forward, and he takes out. You see gray in his mane. Most of these figures are old. You see him step forward, and despite his age, you feel his presence as he steps up to you and says, "You give chime back now."
Maybe we give chime back now until we fix this, and then we can collect them.
Listen here, you sick fuck.
Oh, no.
I am listening.
I do not want to stay here forever. Me and my friends are here to help because we want to help you in here have internal rest and help our friends outside. And I'm fucking pregnant. I don't want to stay here forever. We also need the chime. That's our payment. Mother Essie gave you guys the chimes. We need the chimes to save the world. So we'll put the chime back, but if you don't give it to us, I'll rip every single one of your mane hairs out and make a coat out of it. I swear to God.
And at that, you see the little grung hop forward. Pior, back down. Give me the earring. Give me the earring. And she takes an earring. You see her run on over to the hallway, and that you were further down the hallway. She jumps up, and she ties it, comes back down. Let's go. Come on.
I'm so
Grabbing
sorry.
a string.
I'm so sorry.
You did great.
No,
that was
awesome,
wonderful.
Vibrant. Sometimes you have to put a man in his place.
100%.
I just don't like people at this point right now with how I'm feeling and feeling so uncomfortable. I do not want people like intimidating me.
No, girl,
No.
you
Does
did
that
it.
make any sense?
100%.
Also, we
Perfect.
literally don't have time for this.
We
Yeah.
don't. We literally
No, yeah.
fucking don't have
Get
any
out of the way,
Zolkin
Piero.
time.
Yes,
Right.
let's go. And you see Brigadier running down. You see as she runs, she has a military coat on, tattered and old. But as she runs, you see these badges sort of hit against her lapel as she runs. These coins, these bronze and silver and gold medals, and you all dash down the hallway as they take strings. They turn down these different hallways, the strings connected to strange places. Sometimes you have to duck underneath and go up, but these strings always leading you forward and forward and forward. Do you follow them the whole way?
Yes.
Okay. Eventually, after what seems like ages of running through these different hallways,
How many ages? I'm keeping a clock.
Yeah.
you think you're running for about 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And as you are running, I'm gonna go to the killers. Whose room's here? Vibrant! Exclamation point vote Vibrant, or Maple Jean! Exclamation point vote Maple.
I would like to see both. I would like to see
Can I
both,
turn this
please.
back on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to see both.
Both, please. Write in. Vote. Both.
Write and vote both.
Oh, okay, Macy just sent me her character sheet too, so just in case maybe we need Eve,
Fantastic.
can I commandeer her?
Sure.
Boom, boom.
Boom, 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 boom,
Boom, boom.
boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you all run further and further and further. With 5 seconds left, I'm sure this is it. As you run through the hallway, Maple Jean, something stops you in your tracks as you sort of are running, and you see a door that says Maple Jean on it.
Just a quick look.
Yeah, your turn.
When you open the door, you see a forest in front of you. You instantly recognize it as the forest where you and Cairo first met when he was attacked. But this time there are no twig blights, just a campfire and a small stage to do soft shoe. There's s'mores next to the campfire, and all around it there are blankets and pillows for a cozy sleepover.
Y'all, this is lovely. Take a look.
That is beautiful.
I wish we could stay all night.
I know. Well, all right.
We've got to go!
Yeah.
As you close the door, you're back, running down the hallways, taking these strings in hand, and another 5 minutes, you reach this huge pair of wooden double doors, where they push forward, and suddenly the rest of these hallways that are now darkened, all the candlelight having been extinguished all at once, the sort of glow that seems to emanate from the wood itself of these hallways feels to have gone away as you guys walk into this lit space. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of candles have been placed here, and in the back there is a metal sort of door leading to something else. But through these double doors you see hundreds of strings coming through these double doors, all leading up to a giant sort of pegboard on the wall, where you see in a blue robe, feathers colorful and bright, wearing a graduation cap, a peacock, sitting there touching the strings and as you guys run into the room. Brigadier says, "Iki, we've got new recruits." And the peacock turns around and he says, hello, what are your names?
Maple Jane.
Eugene,
Tibble.
Tibble,
Vibrant.
Volbrad, Eve. Hello, my name's Iki. So,
We're here to root out the evil.
We've been sent by the caretakers of the Dream Mother. We're here to root it out.
So where is it?
What's happening?
well, that's what we're trying to find out, isn't it? You see, all the strings, they connect right here. Now, I'm an academic, and I have studied these strings. I've created a perfect system, although something seems to be wonky down on one of them, but whatever. I've created this perfect string system, and when something moves...
It's not perfect if one is wonky.
Um,
Sorry. I'm gonna sit myself in a corner. I'm gonna hold my legs, and I'm just gonna be like, stop. I don't know why you're doing this.
She's a little catty, literally sometimes.
I don't know what you're
That's
doing.
okay. We're in a stressful situation. So my job here is to stay here at headquarters and figure out where it's coming from and send the team off to go root it out. Now, obviously, we are old. Older than most of you. Most of you.
I'm probably older than all of you combined.
Oh, is that true?
Well, Anna, how old are you?
We've been here, some of us have been here for a very, 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 very long time.
Oh, so like 45 seconds?
No, what are you talking about?
We heard that 24 hours is 3 seconds.
On the outside?
Yes.
Oh.
No,
Well, I
no,
don't
no,
know
no.
about any of that.
Anyways, please proceed. We have no time to waste.
We sit here until the strings sound, and then we chase the string to where we think the beast lies.
And you think it's a beast, you have reason to believe it's like a beast.
Well, we don't know. We don't think it's a citizen necessarily. It could be, but the movements are strange. The movements are quick, and the patterns we've seen, they don't seem like they're conducive to humanoids.
And what happens, like, inside. On the outside, we see the tree like flicker and blank. But what happens inside?
And the faces on the tree
are
are
screaming.
And our faces.
Well, I'm assuming so.
Well, I can assure you we're not screaming all the time. We're pretty brave here.
Yeah.
But,
Looks like it.
but we are frightened. Constantly.
I have a question.
So,
Did he hear me say they're helping?
That was you.
Well, yes, and I apologize for earlier.
Yes, no, we hear it. It sounds throughout the hotel.
You're on the intercom.
Well, that's good.
what does happen?
What just happened? Well, it happens all the time now. The lights go out, and people are in danger. When it happens, most of the citizens, the residents here, they rush into this metal sort of room we've built in the back. Only the safety committee, we stay out so we could root out the beast, but the rest of the people, they tend to hide if they can make it here. You know, it's hard to make it here, so sometimes we lose people along the way. People disappear.
Just disappeared. You don't find any remains or anything.
We just never hear from them again.
Sounds like a disintegrator.
Have you ever heard of a disintegrator?
No, what's that?
Also known as a Gobblop.
No, I haven't heard of that.
We have a theory that it's sort of what's been romping around here.
You haven't caught any glimpse of whatever it is that's doing this thing.
Anybody who's had a glimpse of it has never been seen again, I assume.
Have you found any ways to trigger it? That like anything that any place you go in the hotel, anything that's sort of initiating the lights going out and the attacks beginning?
We haven't found any way to initiate it, but we have found some clues. We believe it buries itself through the building, the hotel itself. It seems as though it eats through the very making of the hotel. And in fact, it bursts through doors. Some people prefer to hide in their rooms, but you see, sometimes that's a recipe for disaster. It buries through their doors and it gets to them. We've seen these holes appear in the wood.
Phew. Okay. Interesting. If we were to go looking for it, if we wanted to seek it out, would our best bet be simply to wander this hotel?
I think the best bet would be to use my system.
All right.
All right.
Well, let's
But
wait here, I guess.
It sounds like a displacer.
Disintegrator.
Disintegrator.
It does. So far.
And
Gobblop.
we
And-
have the egg as collateral.
And you've met one of these
We don't
beasts.
have-
And you see
they'll take it.
the second GIF sort of speak up. She seems to be wearing a sort of bob wig. She's shorter than the other GIF. And she comes up. You've seen one of these beasts? Oh, shoot. What?
I've had Isabel as Ebb the whole night. And Eric Maplejean.
This is what we sound like now.
Hypothetically, we've seen it. I guess we don't know for sure because we haven't seen this
We've
beast.
seen a creature that we were led to believe was it, but that was back in the normal waking world.
Interesting. Ah. Well. I'm glad you're here, really. But my name's Admiral. This is my wife, Brigadier.
Hello.
Have you all gone running towards it when you've gotten the alarm, or are you normally hunkering down and guarding this place?
We normally run out and
Try to get to it?
Try to get to it. Iki holds down the fort here.
Okay, so it seems like it's going to be tough if that's our same strategy.
Oh, they're saying they're kind of old, so.
That's true. That's true.
We're spry, but I'm sure you can run faster.
Okay.
Would you like to try?
Yeah, let's do a little race.
Let's. Oh, We're racing.
Just across this room.
All right.
All right.
All right. Dream Mother Everlasting Hotel Safety Club. Group up. And they sort of huddle.
I'm thinking Maple Jean.
Yeah, I got 40 feet of movement per 6 seconds, I would say.
Yeah.
Better than me.
Probably
I can-
about 15 feet less than that for me.
I can do 60, but then I have to take a really long break.
Okay, yeah. Well, I guess I could do 80 and then take a long break.
Yeah, you should do it.
Yeah.
A long break.
Or
She
just,
has to
take a breather,
she has to
right?
take a breather.
That's just your action, right? To sprint.
Oh, dash, yeah.
That's an action.
What are you talking about?
You guys group up to do this sort of race across the room when you see a string and you hear ding, 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 ding.
All right, where is it? Where is
Where
it?
do we go? Where do we
Follow
go?
the string! Follow the string! Touch the string!
I hold the
Holding the
string.
string, we're
I
going.
put up the mushroom on my back and I start
Yeah.
sprinting.
Okay, here we go.
What's your slack?
And you guys race out of the room.
Yes.
Yep.
Dash, dash,
Oh
dash.
god.
As you do, I need all of you to roll dexterity
Whoa.
saving throws.
Who has bad dexterity?
I'm good.
I'm
Plus,
gonna give you a kiss on the cheek. With a bardic inspiration.
Natural 20!
let's go.
That's a D8.
Natural 20.
Let's go. I'd say 15. That's pretty good for me.
15.
9.
As you rush out,
So bad.
you run out of this sort of ballroom that you've been in, and you immediately realize that the hallway that brought you into this room is different. You're in a new hallway. Instead of going straight forward, it's horizontal, but the strings seem to have moved with the hallways, and you continue on as you race out this tangle of strings that is running across the floor and ceiling and across the hallway. Vibrant, you run into one, doof, and it sends you down to the ground.
Reach out my hand to help Vibrant up.
Great. Taking a couple moments to help Vibrant up
I
off the
haven't
ground.
stopped.
Yeah.
Gallop.
Great.
Gallop,
Maple Jean
gallop, gallop.
continues on, taking that string and running with it through the hotel.
Same. Not just Maple Jean.
Gallop, gallop,
And
gallop.
Eve.
As you
Elephants and
run,
horses and snakes.
you run. You see in the darkness of this of these hallways. Now having night vision, everything seems sort of green and it's sort of nighty as you see. But Vibrant, you see a room as you start running that says Vibrant.
Later.
Close.
You open it.
I'm just gonna open it like that. That's all good.
As you open it, you see the backstage of an enormous dressing room.
That's
for-
nice.
Toof! You close the door. You keep running.
About right.
Yeah. Great.
As you run, you hear
Where?
in front of you.
Oh, shoot. Run.
You run, and you turn one corner, and you see in one of the doors, you see wood splattered in the hallway, and a hole dug through a room to the left.
Continue
Going
after
in.
the hole.
Yep.
You go through the hole.
Yeah.
Or the door, if there's like a door next to the hole.
The hole is in the
Through
door.
the door.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
through the door.
So I would have opened the door, I think, with my hands.
Yeah, totally.
You open the door. The two of you you see Eb. You see Eb jump through the
Splinter.
hole. You see Tibble try to jump through the
Wait,
hole,
wait,
almost splattering it open because he's so big. The hole you see is the size of almost a basketball.
Oh.
It's pretty small.
I can make it.
Yeah. And
Oh, Winnie the Pooh.
as he gets stuck almost, Maple Jean, you open the
Yeah.
door.
Swinging
Yeah,
Tybalt
yeah.
too.
And you bust into this room, and you see you are inside of a circus tent.
This is a weirdo.
How dare you.
Sorry.
Circus tent.
Yeah.
But-
Can we see anything?
You see a floor made of sand. You see stands all around it in a circle, and you see 3 risers with plates on it, and hula hoops and balls.
Do I know this circus?
Make a history check.
Ooh. Can I also?
Yeah.
8.
21.
You don't know the circus.
Okay, good.
Are you scared of?
My mom was a contortionist, so I'm always I'm like,
Fascinating.
what if she was here?
Yeah.
What if she was a dream of it?
Whoa, dude.
All right, keep it pushing.
Any do we see any creatures here? Any source of screaming? Any monster?
As soon as you walk in,
Can I cast something?
you don't see any super visible signs of violence or of commotion.
Can I cast Divine Sense as Eve? Eve casts Divine Sense
Sure. What does that do?
silently. Detect good and evil in the room within 60 feet. It's just celestial, fiend, and undead. But I'm wondering if there's like any sense, like using that divine sense too, even if she doesn't, even if it's not one of those things that she's just trying to like any kind of heat
Yeah.
within 60 feet, kind of.
Eve casts that out, and as she does, she senses, surprisingly, in this chaos and in this frightening situation that you're in, she's hoping to see a heat blip of evil rushing about, and instead she senses all around her that the room itself, the entire hotel, it seems, the walls of the hotel, she senses a creature that is good.
Oh, the tree is a celestial being. Kind of like Eve, I imagine, would just kind of take this energy in, and kind of a knowledge of that we are within good.
I think running around
And
trying
so-
to find anyone here.
So there's a hole into the door and no
Yeah.
exit hole.
A hole the size of a basketball.
Tracks in the sand?
No tracks in the sand.
Everyone make an investigation check.
Survival? Tracks is definitely survival.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why do you hate surviving?
7.
26.
12.
17.
You doing a survival as well? Or are you looking for something different?
I was just gonna look around the room, I guess, but
Okay. Make an investigation check then.
do you want me to re-roll? I don't know.
Yeah, you can
I
keep
can
that
just
one.
use the
You got a
different
17, you said?
No, that would have be a 15.
A 15. With a 20-something survival,
26.
right? 26. You see in the sand. It's at first, all the sand is messed up. You see performances have been happening here with all sorts of prints, and then you see one line of prints that has sort of these webbed feet. It seems like several pairs of them in a row, running across the sand.
I point to it. Yeah. And I start following the tracks.
Make a history check, everyone.
The very
guy
same
look
webbed
like?
feet
Yeah.
that we have seen before.
9.
10.
13.
12.
Eve?
9, 12.
Eve? Eve?
Roll pad.
13.
I'm gonna roll for Eve. If that's
Go ahead.
okay.
Yeah.
Turn it up.
Here, use this one.
Okay.
That one's cursed.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
I will say, I sit next to
That
Macy
was cursed.
this whole campaign, and every time she rolls that dice,
She hates that
it is
die,
between
yeah.
1 and 7. It is only between 1 and 7.
I reset it for
Oh
her.
my god. Purified.
When Eve sees these tracks, she knows that having mushed that brain into soup, that this is the track of a Gobblop. But
It's the track of a Gobblop.
having spent so much time investigating the huge size of the creature you saw, she realizes that these prints are
tiny baby.
It's the tracks of a baby Gobblop.
Oh no, we have another one.
Okay. We should go. Follow. We should follow.
Where is it? Keep going, following
we
the.
should,
Where
as
is
fast
it,
as
the
possible,
egg or-
following the tracks.
No, the tracks.
Okay. You follow the tracks and you see it go up to a portion of the wall where you see a rip in some wallpaper that shows sort of the outdoor of a circus tent. Like it's sort of like vinyl, the wallpaper. It's to give the illusion of the edge of a circus tent. You see a small rip.
Going through.
Mm-hmm.
Right through.
Yep. Quick.
Straight on through.
When you pull back the vinyl, you see wood, regular wood, and you see a hole the size of a basketball in the wall.
Going through. I'm just trying to break it open, and I think we gotta follow this trail.
So you are going into the hole.
I think
Does the hole lead into another room?
You don't know. You see a hole.
Ever
You
look
see
through?
it's sort of a.
Dark vision.
I think I've gone through.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
you,
you're tiny.
I've gone through.
I can't
You
make it
hop
in.
through Ebb.
I tried to crack it a little bit to help the people behind me, but I.
As soon as you do, Ebb, you fall. Only about 10 feet, but
Okay.
the tunnel seems to dig low.
Hold on, wait. Okay, there's a dip. It's like,
I don't know if we can all fit in there.
Yeah, take the and throw up my crowbar from my pack, just to try to break open.
But
I look
Oh, you're trying to
around
break open the.
just to make it big enough for everyone to go through. But also, I'm gonna look around right now and see.
You
what I
get
see.
the sense that this wood is so thick, it is the makings of a enormous tree. That these aren't branches. You can't make this tunnel big enough to fit everybody. But it seems big enough for you to travel through, if you wish.
And the tunnel, when I drop down, it's still that small. Like it's not just the hole.
I give we definitely have 2 bracelets, right? I think I have one and you have one.
Should we just
Yeah.
try to attract it again up here?
I take my bracelet and snap it on your.
Again, I'm
Wrist.
climbing back up and kind of peeking out the hole. I'm just saying, it's a tunnel. It's a small tunnel. I think I need to see what's down there.
Can you be invisible?
Yeah.
Well, what? That was Eve.
I can. Maybe that's.
I think that's best.
I'll do that. Okay. I love you.
I love you.
I'm going invisible,
Invisible.
and I'm gonna as quickly as possible through the tunnel.
Okay.
What do we do?
I say, can you hear me, Copy?
I'm here. Over.
He likes making the sounds.
Yeah.
What if we blow his cover by talking to him?
I won't do it again. I just want to make sure.
Oh wait, just let him know that we'll wait for his response.
I'll wait for you to respond.
Copy. Over.
Don't know where he's getting that from.
It sounds like he's sneezing.
Yeah, something.
Ebb, you travel for a long, long time. 5 minutes pass. 8 minutes pass. 10 minutes pass. What are the rest of you doing during that time? Waiting?
I would go back to. I'd say like I'm gonna go back to the keeper of the strings man.
I
and
think so as well.
See if he knows anything. But I think at least a couple people should stay here, just in case, right?
I'll wait for Ebb here.
Okay, I give you the bracelet, the other one,
Okay.
so you can communicate if you need. Cause I'm gonna go back.
Okay.
And I kind of using the string
Mm-hmm.
that I remember that we held on to on the way out of here. I go back towards the control kind of area.
Okay. Yeah, you do. You walk pretty much while that's happening, so in that 10 minutes that Ebb is gone, you two are waiting. You are walking back. You turn the corner in one hallway, and suddenly you are face to face with a door that says Ebb. Seems to be locked. Shoot.
I kind of I just give it a little jostle. I kind of try and ram into it with my hooves.
Make an athletics check.
Can I do a charge action? So if I back
Sure.
up at least 30 feet and I
Yeah. Go for it.
with my quarterstaff, that's really in battle. It's like you get an extra action. So I just can I roll with advantage or something? Or what am I rolling?
You're rolling a charge, right? To
Well-
attack it.
Yeah. So like in battle,
right.
it would have. You can follow that attack with the bonus action. I guess I'm wondering, like, rule of cool here. Can I use the charge to give me advantage?
I would say that it automatically hits, but roll damage. How much damage would that do?
I guess I'd probably be using. Okay, 1d6 plus 1. 3.
3 damage. You see it makes a dent, but it doesn't.
Okay, so it's not that much. So then I just take out my shillelagh. I'm just like, this is, kind of
Yeah.
whack it down.
After a couple whacks, you see a hole in
And then I reach
this
in,
door,
unlock
opening
it.
up. And when you do, you
Maybe
expect
clue.
something to maybe to learn something about Ebb, but instead you are taken by something that means a lot to you as well, which is you are now in the Scarlet Vale in Waterdeep, the very place you you weren't there actually, never mind. You do learn something about Ebb. You are in a tavern. That's all you know. In front of you is a large table, and there seems to be 5 beers laid out. You shut it. And you're off. Ebb, you walk for a long time through a twisting labyrinth of tunnels. Eventually, you see that it stops and it ends. You don't see, you can always see where the tunnel is heading because of the wood, but the wood seems to stop, seems to be an opening. You can't really quite make out what's past that opening. But that's what you see sort of in like 10 feet from you.
Seems like the end of the tunnel. I'm going to investigate it. Over.
Sorry, you didn't say over, so I didn't say anything.
Over, sorry. I said
Okay.
it this time. Over.
Okay, over. Shh. Okay, wait, I'm not done. Please be careful, okay? We cannot risk losing you. Over. Shh.
Promise. It's not over till it's over. Over.
Shh. Shh. Over. Shh.
I'm gonna check it out. Still invisible.
Yeah. You go forward and this opening grows larger and larger and larger until it fills your field of vision, your head popping out of it, and you see a sight you have seen before, but this time it's different. You see what just was a forest. In the middle of this room, you see a campfire, s'mores next to the campfire, sleeping bags and blankets around, but every tree seems to have disappeared. Holes in the floor where trees once stood, you know that this is Maple Jean's room.
Okay. Coming out, do I see any creature in here?
You do not.
Okay, I'm gonna look around if there's any more holes leading out of this or anything else.
So we came up into the room?
It's tunneled
So-
from someone's circus room and tunneled through like the walls and tunneled into your room. Looking for any other exits, anything else.
Make an investigation check.
Don't make me do a roll. Don't make me do a roll.
While he's doing that, Maple Jean, you eventually make it back to the double doors. Coming back into the ballroom, you see the safety committee.
Hi guys, kind of got a jump on him. Went in
You saw the beast.
Well, yeah, little gobblops.
You saw him.
Yeah, little tiny gobblops.
Well, that's not that can't be. How is he? He's little. How little?
How little?
You get the sense, pretty little.
2 of them though.
2 of them.
I think so. Yeah, right?
You tell me.
Didn't we see 2? Or maybe like multiple.
Maybe you're thinking multiple pairs is because they have a bunch of legs.
They have like 8 legs.
rather than.
Like Sleipnir.
Like Sleipnir. That's right.
Watch Tweep Wars.
Play the
trailer. No.
Okay, yeah, I understand. Sorry.
But how could that be? The people, the residents here, they're being.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know, but I know that my friend Eb went into the wall and tried to find him, and I'm just wondering if you know about any sort of like tunnels that exist to other places, or if anything has happened that you would know something about.
I don't know of any. I know the beast. It seems to eat in these circles. I knew them to be small, but I didn't know that it was that small. How could
They
it
eat in
eat
circles,
creatures?
in circles. So
that seems to be. We see these patterns of circles being pushed through the doors. That's all we know.
okay, I leave and I run back.
Okay, you see the double doors close as you run back. As you run, make an investigation check.
Nice.
19.
It's a great die.
With a 19, you are trying to find your way back, and as you open up these double doors, you're stopped because you realize that the hallway has changed and that you are not quite sure which string you were following in here and how to get exactly back to where you were. And as you were looking out, trying to figure out which string that you were touching, that you were following, you sense with a 19, right? You got? You sense a grouping of strings that are vibrating.
I follow them.
You touch that one? You follow
Yeah.
that? Great. You follow that as we are going to...
And I'm gonna, as I do that, I take out a lipstick, and I just think I have some stuff in my bag, and I'm gonna like put it, kind of smear it all over my hands, and then as I'm holding the string, hopefully it kind of turns it like red.
Yeah, you do that. You see the lipstick smearing the string red as you keep going. The two of you, what are you doing?
I think we're waiting in that room.
Okay.
I mean, what is it?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of wondering if we should make a bunch of noise and try to get it to come to us.
Who has the egg?
Could I retcon that? I don't know, cause say this, but that Eve is on my back. Like have come with me or no?
Sure.
You don't have to say yes.
No, yeah. I
Okay.
think that's fine.
I have an idea.
Who has the powder, by the way?
Yeah, who has the powder?
Not I.
It's a good question.
I think.
I think
we
you
didn't-
asked for it. I feel so. I
think
feel
you
like
probably have
you
it.
might have it.
Maybe we
Well, I
should-
feel like we would have had it with the egg. No, because we were talking about doing something with the egg with it.
But you guys all shot me down.
It's true. That's true.
Maybe we should pull out the egg and see if it vibrates.
Okay, I mean, we really have nothing better to do. So,
Let's take out the egg.
It's not there.
It didn't make it through the dream. I think that's it.
You reach for the egg,
Of
and
course,
you realize
Of course, of course, of course.
it has not come with you.
Hopefully, they
That's
saved
the
some of
only
that
thing
dust.
that didn't come.
That's a living creature. Yeah, that makes sense, right?
What if it's the one that burrowed in?
I think that egg is still up there by the tree by our bodies.
Okay.
That's
Hopefully, they
mine.
got some extra dust.
but now I'm like a monstrous egg unsupervised. Should I go to the double doors
It'll
and knock
only-
on them and
It'll only have
destroy
been
the
like.
egg and come back?
It'll only have been like 4 seconds, you know.
Yeah. It's all
So I think it'll be all right.
they were
just
right
think we
there
don't
with
have
us.
it, you know?
I'm sure they're watching us, our bodies too.
You guys aren't here.
Sorry.
Oh.
We're not.
No, don't
These
go
are
back.
these
crazy,
are your
stupid.
like figments
Yeah,
of
my
us like talking on your
angel
shoulder.
devil.
Yeah.
Saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess we really have nothing to do.
Ebb. Ksh, over.
I'm still investigating this room. I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna answer anything. Then.
Did you roll that investigation check?
7.
7.
You bastard.
You are looking for a hole, and in fact, you find too many.
Ooh.
Every single one of these trees, where the tree stood, is a hole,
In your room.
burrowing into the ground. Any of them, they seem to lead to each other as something burrows underneath and then seems to swallow up a tree and go to the next one. They seem to be endless, these
Gobbling
sort
up.
of
Okay.
tunnels to the different...
But they all kind of sink down. How big are these holes? Are some of them like trees size? So like if I looked at a hole, could I imagine like Tybalt fitting into it and sliding down?
They seem to, at the base of the tree, it seems to match how big the base of the tree was, all sinking down into the size of the hole you know.
So if Tybalt were here, then Tybalt could get only so far down a hole.
That's right.
Fuck. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do this anyway. I'm gonna open the door to this room, and I'm gonna go tug on the string, and then I'm going and I'm hopping down. First, before I hop down, I'm gonna go. I'm in Maple Jean's room. I just tugged on the string to warn people, but there's more tunnels here, only my size. I'm dropping down in them. I love you. Over. And
Love you.
going down.
Okay.
We should try to find Maple Jean's room.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
Who are you asking?
Of the club.
We're in the circus room.
We're in the circus
Well,
room.
but maybe they'll hear me.
It's just the two of you.
Why
and
don't we
Tybalt
just
goes,
open the door and try to find
Excuse me.
Tybalt's been talking to imaginary us.
I'm losing my mind.
Are you saying tug? You're tugging that string in order to get their attention, or you're trying to get...
I know it won't get their attention. I mean, it'll get the attention of the operators.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the two of
Maybe
you.
we should go try to find the club then.
Why?
So then they could tell us where Maple Jean's room is.
But they don't know who Maple Jean is, really. They just met her.
But surely they've seen a sign.
It's been 30 minutes.
You guys.
Maybe an hour that we've been here. They don't even know who she is.
Tybalt losing his.
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
So what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna exit the
All right,
circus
well,
room
you lead the way.
and try to find Maple Jean's room.
Okay.
It must be down if Ebb went down. Or which way did Ebb go?
Through a freaking hole.
I know, but surely he He said, ouch, so surely he fell down and hit something.
But how do I know it goes down?
Because
Is
he
there-
fell.
Are there stairs here?
Remember, he fell. We literally heard him go, oh!
Yeah, he did fall into a hole that was created by a monster. We're walking through a hallway. It's different.
So he must be in a lower floor.
Volpad's not saying anything.
I think Volpad's with you. Volpad's been riding with you mostly, but
Just them then.
Well,
Just what do you want to do?
I'm looking for a staircase.
okay. Make an investigation or survival check.
I'll do survival. 19.
19. You walk down the halls trying to find a staircase. Eventually you do see a sign that says stairs.
Oh, look at this. Maybe we go down.
I open the door and I go down.
Right.
You walk down the stairs and you open up another door and you seem to be in the exact same hallway that you just came out of.
What?
I don't.
You seem to have walked down the stairs and come back through the door, and Vibrant is right in front of you.
This is really strange, and you're not gonna believe me because you think I've probably been crazy. But the stairs, you walk down the stairs, and then when you open the door, it's on the same level.
Has any of this made sense to you? Like,
A little bit. I mean, I feel like we know what we're doing, kind of. Random for the stairs to lead to the same spot. Doesn't have to be that way.
As you guys are sitting there arguing about this, you hear, shh.
Who said that?
I'm gonna look around.
Make a perception check.
Fucking freaking.
5.
Yeah.
Can I smell?
God,
8.
guys.
Can I smell them?
who said that?
What type of animal are they?
Make a smell.
I'm gonna smell. Should I just do a complete new roll or just add advantage?
Add advantage.
13.
In your travels, near the woods near your house, you would explore. You'd see different creatures, little frogs, little ants, bugs. Something in you smells a chameleon.
He smells like he keeps changing smell.
Shut up! He's here.
The Gobblop.
Well, I don't know, but he's everywhere, isn't he?
Sorry. Hi, my name is Vibrant.
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry. Jerry, I'm just gonna speak a little bit louder because my voice, whispering's not really good on your vocal cords.
Okay, well, I'm gonna leave because
No, shh, Jerry.
you can't make noise. Here comes.
Wait, making
really?
noise makes it come?
Well,
Well, should we just...
Make some noise?
You're good at that.
Shut up.
Yapping.
So we actually are here to exterminate it. Jerry, have you seen it before?
only glimpses.
What does it look like to you?
Small, purple, goo.
Jerry, I kind of want you to become uninvisible because I bet you look so cute. Your voice is just very magnetizing. Has anybody told you should do voiceover?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Now's not the time for flirting.
Oh, I'm
Now's
not
the time
sorry.
for survival.
I'm okay. Well, what would you have us do?
Hide. Quiet.
Do you think he'll come if we're hiding or quiet?
No.
Then Jerry, it's best that you run away. Because I'm about to make so much goddamn sound, it's gonna blow your eardrums off.
You see, peeling from the wall, a chameleon. You're idiots. And he runs.
I pull out the drum.
I pull out. Okay, I'm gonna do something
Absolutely.
that I wrote down a long time ago. I have the ability to animating performance through my motor potential. I'm gonna animate one of my instruments. So I'm gonna call on the power of Poisiren,
Wow.
which is my viola,
Okay.
Wow.
and it will like. I will animate it so that Poisiren, so that it comes alive, has little fairy wings, and becomes a double viola.
Wow. Okay. Got it.
Amazing.
And
Oof, ouch.
she's just gonna what?
Just the sound of like a screeching viola.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just gonna be it's gonna be making its own sound as well.
Okay. As you guys start up this roaring sound, I am going to zoom on back over to you, Eb. You,
Abito.
well, I'm gonna actually go back to Maple Jean. Maple Jean, you hear this vibrating, or you feel this vibrating. The lipstick on your hand turning the string red as you go farther and farther, turning down different hallways. You press forward. The vibration in your hand gets stronger and stronger as you continue to go, until eventually you reach a hallway where it seems as though all of these strings are going underneath a door. And on the front of the door, it says Volpad. It is, my room, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it is. Do you want to go in?
I admit I am scared.
Well, Volpad, you can find your way back to the door and knock, and you can get out of here anytime you want. There's no shame at all in that. Not even a little bit. What we're doing is crazy cuckoo bananas.
There's a part of me that wants to, but I have seen such beauty in all of your rooms, and I admit I am curious if this is where, let's say, we do expel this beast. This Gobblop, I cannot believe I'm saying that. If we expel it, I want to know what my future might hold in this room.
But Volpad, if we do open that door, and there's a Gobblop in there,
Then I would be face to face with my greatest fear.
ready for this?
You do it. And she hands you the key. The door opens and you are in the same woods that you walked through to get to the Dream Mother. In fact, you have a sense of deja vu because you see the same house in front of you, Volpad's house. And as you look in, I'm gonna go to Eb.
Disgracing.
Eb, you go down one of the trees. And you eventually find where all of these, after minutes of exploring each of these tunnels, you see one tunnel that makes its way out of this room.
Following that.
You follow that for a bit, weaving through. It doesn't seem like these tunnels make any sense necessarily until you reach a hole that leads up towards something.
Climbing up.
When you climb up, you see two things. You see, to your right, an open door. In it, Maple Jean, Eve, and on Maple Jean, Volpad. To your left, you see dozens of strings leading up to the front door of seemingly Volpad's house. And on top of the house you see a tiny little creature wrapped up in a little donut, snoring.
Oh no, that's it.
Every time it snores, you see its body vibrate. It vibrates so heavily it's shaking the house. And as that happens, one more thing you hear, which is an orchestra outside. A
Oh my
raucous double violin being played somewhere in the distance.
Oh my God.
And when that happens, you see the creature wake up, look you in the eyes, both of you.
Invisible.
Oh, look you in the eyes, Maple Jean. Hop down from the house as the vibrating seems to grow even larger. The whole ground shakes, and the house seems to sink into the ground as an enormous mouth swallows it whole. A huge, large version of this tiny creature swallowing Volpad's house whole. And that is where we'll pick it up next time.
So it's huge!
You were right.
It's huge!
There's two. You were right. It's tremors.
Ah, the Clementine attack!
Oh my
Well,
god.
thank you all
Wow!
for joining.
Oh
great
shit.
set.
At
That's
the-
gonna be the finale. Is
Getting
giant,
gobbled up.
I love
Giant
it.
gobbled up
We
In the
will
dream
see.
world with
in
a
the
bunch of
dream
fun characters.
hotel. In the dream.
In the Dream
shining-
Mother Everlasting Hotel.
Holy shit.
Whoa!
Thank you all so much for joining. We
Wow.
love you lots.
I don't
Love
want to
you.
kill the Gobblops.
What?
I know that baby
Sorry.
was so cute.
I know.
The baby
All
was
right,
really
bye
cute.
everyone.
I'm gonna throw a
Bye,
tangerine
love
at you. See you next week for the finale.
Yeah, bye.